Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the last race of the week. Yes, it is. It's Division 3 at lovely Bahrain, round number 4. Yes, the last one of the week. The most exciting one, you could probably say. But we can't say that too much because we can't have favouritism. But we have got a good race on our hands. We've got 20 people in tonight, which is really good to see. A few reserves, a few new names, which is always good to see as well. And also a few people probably jumping up as well to help along the way. I am your host and commentator tonight. Normally not in the comms box for Division 3, but I'm standing in as always and love to be in the comms box. I'm joined by the man that can't get enough and is back in, as we saw him on Sunday afternoon, and he's back in again. It is the Alpine driver of Division 6, Bulldog. How are you going, my friend?
Not too bad, SJ. And I could say you made a mistake there.
Did I?
Because we still do have one more race to go.
Oh yes, we have the reserve program. Yes, we can. But this is this is the end of the league racing, isn't it? You know, this is the end of the league racing. That's what I meant. Sorry.
Yeah, it is. It is. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting race, I think. Yeah, a few reserves obviously stepping in, a few full time drivers, but yeah, it's going to be very very interesting. Obviously, uh, yeah. I mean, how was your race the other night?
We no comment, mate. We won't comment on that because
Oh yeah,
unfortunately
come on.
I didn't get
We've
going.
got a comment. Oh,
No,
you didn't get going.
no, I didn't even get going. I got the EA
Uh,
glitch, so we won't talk much about me.
no, it wasn't the EA glitch. It was a driver. It was a driver issue, wasn't it?
No, I just couldn't take control, so I was a bit frustrated.
Yeah.
It is what it is. But tonight, it's Division 3. I'm going to give you a bit of an idea on who we've got. And then Bulldog will take us through some flying laps of some of these guys. And obviously, you saw earlier on, there was a message go out. I do my little event stories. And obviously, last week, we saw Boltsaru take the win. But unfortunately, due to pins, that was nicked away from him. And the man in the Merc, yet again, taking another win. He's on fire at the moment in Plugger in the Mercedes, and it'll be an interesting night tonight to see if he can go again and take the double. Everyone at the moment in across all the divisions is pretty close. We've had, I think, Division 1, obviously Alpha Gully is dominating there. Division 2, we've had 4 different winners. Division 3, we've had 4 different winners. Division 5, 4 different winners. Division 6, 4 different winners. And obviously Division 3 tonight, will we have a different winner again, or will it be the same person? So we've got Plugger in the Merc, obviously late comer there in Pep. Then we've also got Sebi, but also Pep is reserving up tonight, so good on the TP there. Yep, Sebi in the Visa Cash App. We've got Hennessy in the Ferrari. We've got Boltsaru full time now in that Alpine, and he has definitely deserved that seat. And you would probably say that 100% as well, Bulldog, that Boltsaru has definitely deserved that seat.
Yeah, I mean he has deserved it. He's the pace that he's shown. Obviously, it paid off for him.
Yep, it definitely has. And it'll be interesting to see tonight. Clean racing from Boltsaru tonight. Also, we have got Two Door Gaming coming in with a 3-month subscription on Prime, mate. Thank you very much. Really appreciate the support. Love it, mate. Thank you very much. We've also got Sats. I don't know if With Matif has been on the phone, giving him a bit of a phone call to see if he wants to get that full-time seat, but we'll have to wait and see. We've got Skits, who joined with us last season in Division 4, so he's giving a go in Division 3. Probably not done too much racing, got onto the iRacing, but really good to have him back after a long injury to his knee, so really good to have him back. So I wish him all the best tonight. He is reserving for Paddy Pat, which is unfortunately not to see him tonight. We all love to see Paddy Pat on the grid. A big supporter of Rush Racing League as well, so shame for him, and I do enjoy his streams as well. Squash Josh in the Red Bull. We've then got Daniel T, who had a fantastic week last week. Unfortunately, just missed out on that P1. We've got Zoo. Hopefully his connection does go get sorted, and he has a good race. He is in the Aston tonight. We've then got Shifty Flight in the McLaren. We've got a new driver, and welcome to the family in Jux, who is reserving for Red Bull, which is Arcade Gaming, so wish him all the best. We've also got the new full-time driver, not quite though, he's got one more race after this. He will then be full-time for the house in Division 3, so he has a reserve at the moment in Legham, who has come back with us, and really good to see him on track. A very, very quick driver if he doesn't make any mistakes. YNWA Saints in the other house, Dido in the Williams and the TP of Marzi. Ka-chow! I love that word. That is an awesome name. In the Ferrari reserving tonight. And also there is a gap in the Ferrari as well, so will that be an opportunity for him to get a full-time seat? We'll have to wait and see. Master Suck as well reserving up tonight for the Aston Martin, so good luck to him. And we've also got the Alpine TP of Protein Group. So not a bad grid tonight. A little bit of a mixture, isn't it?
It certainly is. And when I look at the name Ka-chow, you know what it reminds me of?
Batman?
It reminds me of the movie Cars.
Oh.
Where Lightning McQueen always says Ka-chow.
Yeah. Well, hang on. Have I got? I think we've got. Have we got Kapow or is it Ka-chow? Let's have a look. I'm just going to have a
I
look.
think we've got Kapow.
I think you've got Kapow, not Kachow, eh? I think I was just trying to look on the Twitch now. Let's go. I'm just trying to find it. Just bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just trying to find this to see if I can put it up. No, it's Kapow. Look, it's just come in the chat.
Yeah.
Oh, we need to try and change that to Kachow. That would be awesome. Yeah, I'll try and make you a gift, Kachow. How's that? All right. Well, let's jump on board with some quality laps at the moment.
I mean, you know who we could go. You know who we could ask to make the gift, don't you?
Yeah, I'm sure we'll sort something out. I'm sure.
We could always ask the graphic designer.
Yeah, well, she does too much anyway. But right, anyway, let's get enough having a laugh. Yeah, we're on the last one. Q1 at the moment, 11 minutes in. We've got Marzi on an out lap. We've got a few guys on an out lap. Bulldog, who do we jump on board with for a flying lap? We've got 4 guys to choose from.
Ooh. Just trying to see where they all are on the track. Pep's just starting his out lap. I reckon we go on board with Squash Josh.
Okay, right. I'll take this one away and I'll let you take the next one away. So here we go. We're going to go on board and then we will jump on board with Legham when he does his next lap because it has been requested. So coming down the main straight, as much acceleration as you can. Will we be seeing the tow from the 2 Red Bulls? We'll have to wait and see. May not see that tonight as there is a different driver in there, but let's have a look how we go. Oblivion, unfortunately, has left Rush Racing League, so that Ferrari seat is free. So yeah, that's your answer there. But here we go, going into the 50, dropping onto the curb. Nicely done so far. Oh, he has a little bit of a tank slapper there, and that may have lost him a couple of attempts. So we might see him back out this lap. We'll continue. He's into 5th gear, coming into Sector 1. This is the nice little corner here, coming into the downhill in Sector 2. A lot of people will make mistakes here. If they dive too much, they can lose a lot of front wings in the race, but very nice exit there. Good cornering. Is he going to use the esports line at the moment? As I heard Edge talking a lot about it. Yes, he is. Don't take out the boards. He's very close to those boards there on the 50 and the 100, and very nicely so far. Down in P15, Squash Josh is really going to want some points. Arcade Gaming has done very well. Zoo has left this session. Bulldog, if you can get him back in, that would be awesome. And here we go, coming down the last straight, burning as much ERS as he can. Got quite a lot of battery left in that car. 32%, probably needs to burn a little bit more. But let's have a look. It is Q1 9 minutes, still plenty of time. But what's the time going to be for Squash Josh? And he puts it up to P4 with a 28.277. Good start there for Red Bull in P4, Bulldog.
It certainly is, and I do not have Zoo as a friend.
Okay, alright, well I'm going to have to invite him, unfortunately, because if you've not got him. Zoo, hopefully...
I mean, I went through and added all the... added them all, but yeah, I don't think they've accepted me yet.
Okay, just message him.
Which is always the case.
Message him in the div trade chat quickly and get him to add you, and then you can add him that way. I haven't got him. But he's watching this jealous because he was slow. I love this league. It makes me smile. Little Ears Badger. Who is Little Ears Badger? Please, just let me know who you are. I'm glad you love the league, mate. I'm glad you do. Yeah, it's a shame to lose him, but unfortunately, it's not for everyone. And it is what it is. You know, we've got to move on. As they say, life goes on. But please let me know who you are, because I don't know who that is. It's really annoying. It's you'd like to know who some of the people are in the Twitch chat that you're talking to. So I'm glad you do enjoy the league, though. Pep 127943. Hopefully, Zoo, if you are with us, mate, just let us know in the comments when you're back online so we can send you an invite so you don't lose out on quality, because that would be catastrophic, as you have done a 29.815 at the moment. We've still got Plugger, and we've also got Boltzaroo. I'll let you take it away with your fellow teammate of Boltzaroo. Over to you, Bulldog.
Alright, we have Boltzaroo just coming down into the tricky sector here. First corner. Oh, does he take it wide? No, he doesn't. Has a little bit of a slide. Gets onto the power, onto the ERS, 59%, so funnily enough, he doesn't have that much ERS. We have a yellow flag in Sector 2, but that's just one of the cars going slowly. Oh, he's done a 30 second first sector, so very, very interesting as to see what he does here in the Alpine, coming down into third gear, second gear. I did see Squash Josh before, he took that corner in third gear, funnily enough, so it's just depending on how you want to take it. That almost takes out the braking boards, but not quite. Comes into turn number 12. On into turn 13, it's a 106.175 so far. Onto the power. He doesn't have that much ARS, so he's going to burn like crazy. Comes into turn 14. Oh, hits the curve a little bit. Unbalances the car, but gets onto the power, onto the DRS. 25%. He goes P3 with a 128 flat.
Wow, great lap there already from Boltzrud. 28 flat, good time. I'll try and see if you can get Zoo back in. We've got yellows at the moment. He slowed right down with Matisse again. We spoke to him on the podcast not so long ago, and it was a great interview with him, and he has been on fire at the moment. And we've also got Pip as well, doing very well here tonight. 127.943, reserving up. Yeah, so it's going to be very, very interesting to see how he goes as well. But let's have a look how we've got Dido on an outlap as well, who's just about to get involved in it. Do we have Zoo back in, Bulldog? Has he added you?
I am working on it as we speak.
I'll leave you to that to do. Plugger, though, about to cross the line. And here we go. 1:28.205, not the quickest at the moment at Mercedes. So, is this the track to him? We'll have to wait and see at the moment. We will still jump on board with Legham, as I do have a request from Mayuki, so we will jump on board that, mate. Do not worry. We will let you use your points. Let's have a look. He wasn't slow. He wasn't slow, Campbell. He wasn't slow. He just apparently didn't enjoy it and then signed up for another league. So I don't know how you work that out, but it is what it is. It is what it is. But anyway, we've been replaced, and obviously been replaced by Kachow tonight. So we'll see how that goes. Let's have a look at the moment. Boltzrud still in third, not on a lap. We've got an outlap from Jux. At the moment in the drop zone, we've got Dido, Zoo, ISO, Sebi, and Sats all going out currently. 3 minutes to go. Hopefully we can get Zoo back in. We'll have to
Invite has been sent.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Bulldog. 47 people tuning in tonight. Let's get it to the big 5-0, please, guys. Let's get those viewers in. Any questions you've got for us tonight? Any Q&As, use those channel points. Remember, if you get to 100,000 channel points, there is a big surprise, and you can see that if you look on the channel points. So we'll have to see how we go here. But Zoo is the only one that hasn't set a time. Use your channel points, Cameron. If you've got a question, mate, fire it in. I'm not going to answer anything without using your channel points. That's what it's all about. Pep in pole position. How about that, though, Bulldog? Pep. Division 4 driver leading in Division 3 in Q1.
Yeah, I mean, we've all seen it happen before, haven't we?
Sorry, I was having a swig of coffee then. Yes, we have seen it before. But it's good to see. These guys are getting quicker and quicker, race by race, more practice, and some of the guys that reserve up and go into their normal division, they have a bit more of an advantage to the other guys because they're doing the track twice.
Yeah, I mean, you think to yourself, obviously, the likes of, like you said, Pep. Who else would there be? Not 100% sure. Squash Josh normally in this division, or is he in a lower division?
Who's that, sorry?
Squash Josh.
Yeah, no, he's here. He's in P8 at the moment. He's in P8. Is Zoo in?
He's saying it disappears when I press accept.
Alright, let me just try one more time to try and get him in. Otherwise, he looks like he could be going out of Q1. Let's have a look very quickly. Right, there you go, Zoo. I've sent you an invite, mate. I don't think it's going to be enough, mate. 1:35 to get out of quali.
Nah, he's not going to have enough time. Sadly enough, he's out.
Oh, he's joined. He's joined. Oh, no. Oh, that's really unfortunate. All right. Legham is still in the pits. He doesn't look like he's going to go out. We will do that on board. Do not forget that. So let's have a look. We've got Pip at the moment. We've got
We'll
Bob. Who have we got on a lap at the moment? We've got Jukes on a lap. So he is looking to go out at the moment. Let's look very closely to the bottom five of Hennessy, Jukes, Satsi, ISO, and Zoo. It looks like Zoo is going to be going out, unfortunately. So that is one eliminated. So if you could put that in Div 3 chat, get ready for these guys to jump into the comms box when we're ready. And we've lost Zoo already, so we'll have to wait and see who the next driver is going to be. But at the moment, he's running medium, so he is gonna. I think he's out. I think Chips is out because just looking at his fuel, and he's running extremely low on fuel. So we'll look at Skits. We're six. We'll look at Sutsi. Sutzi's in sector 2 at the moment. He's 2.5 temps up on his time. That's going to take him to a 28.7. So he could. It looks like he could be going through at the moment. We'll have to wait and see. We've also got Kachow goes pole with a 27.891. Well, there you go. There you go. I hope you're watching that, Oblivion. I'll tell you something, that's phenomenal. Great job there. But Sutsi, at the moment, are you going out or are you staying in for Q2? Let's have a look. We've got ISO Skits, who's invalidated. ISO Skits is out of Q1, Bulldog. We've then got Sutsi, who is literally low on fuel. We are now closing up, finishing up. Let's have a look. We got to the last corner. Sutsi, here we go. Is he going to make it through? Jukes looks like he is out as well. So we've lost 3 already. Is Hennessy going to make it? Where is Sutsi going to go? He goes per P13. That pushes Sebi down. Sebi is out of Q1. What about Hennessy? He's 2.5 temps down on his time. It looks like he could be going out. We could have a big name going out here, ladies and gentlemen, of Q1, which we don't normally see. We've hit to the 50 viewers mark. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Keep going down to the line. What's it going to be? Is Hennessy going in or is he going out? No, he is out. So, Bulldog, Sebi, Hennessy, Jukes, Skits, and Zoo are all out of Q1.
Yep, I'm onto it.
And Kachow has taken a pole position with a 1:27.891 going into Q2. That's what happens, Mr. Skits, when you play iRacing, mate. When you get back into it, that's what happens. You lose the practice. You unfortunately get eliminated. Some good times there from some of the guys, though. Shifty Flight pushing himself up into P4. We've got Legham up into P8. Plugger down to P9. That's unfortunate to see. It's actually his teammate that is overclouded him on this quality. And we've also got Master Sucks, who did win this race at the weekend for Division 4 as well. So, yeah, some really good times there. And look forward to seeing these interviews, Bulldog, coming in.
Yeah, most certainly. I mean, the interesting one that is very, very interesting is that of Hennessy.
Yes, very, very unfortunate there. Right. So, Campbell, what was your question? You had a question for me. You're not going to use your channel points, so I'll answer it anyway. But first, think about your question, mate, and give it to me in a second. But we'll just go through the classification results and listen to this, Bulldog. Kachow, P1 with a 1:27.891. Pep with a 1:27.943. And with Matif, a 1:27.999. They are your top 3, and you wouldn't have thought that the reserve driver in the Ferrari tonight taking up pole position.
Yeah, but not only that, there was only 1/100th between P3 and P4.
Yeah, well, that's what it is, isn't it? What are your thoughts on Oblivion's situation? Well, it's disappointing, mate. It's disappointing. He had a really, really good start to the season. He had some serious pace, and if he doesn't feel like he's enjoying it, I can't help it. Unfortunately, it's sad to see him go. It was good to see him come back. He's left. We wish him all the best, and that's it, mate. That's all I can say. It's sad to see drivers leave. They obviously have their reasons for leaving, and we respect that. And end of the day, when we respect it, like we try and replace them as quick as possible for the TP. But yeah, it's sad. You want to try and keep drivers into it and keep them active. We know the game's crap. We know that people are struggling, but this is all we've got at the moment. So yeah, I just wish him all the best in whatever he seems to do, and yeah, we'll go from there. Okay, all right. So, Bulldog, I'll let you take away the first interview in the comms box. Who is eliminated?
Yeah, the first one is going to be that of Hennessy.
Hello, how
are we, bud? What happened?
Oh, mate, I just couldn't string a lap together. Went out for a couple of bankers, and then got on the last lap and just didn't get it right. So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
wouldn't. It's nice talking to you guys, but don't want to. I wish I wasn't talking to you right now.
what's your thoughts going into the race? What's your race strategy going to be?
Not sure yet. All will be revealed when I get out, but I'm hoping to make up a few spots, quite a few spots, and yeah, we'll see how we go.
Yeah, and I'll pass you over to SJ for any questions that he may have.
Yeah, Hennessy, mate. Obviously, I know that we don't want to be having this interview, like you say, and obviously for that Kiwi. I am British, but I am in New Zealand. You've been very impressive in other leagues. I saw you in Wallaby the other night in Zandvoort, mate. You smashed it, and the momentum. And unfortunately, you've come in Bahrain tonight and been eliminated. What went wrong? Because obviously the reserve driver is probably surprised everyone. All the viewers, and including myself and the commentator, taking a P1 position in going into Q2. So what do you think about that? And also, what do you think went wrong in your session?
Yeah, Kachow, where did he come from? I've never heard of him before. Is he new to the league?
Yeah, mate. We don't stop.
Yeah. Yeah, no, so he's done really well to put it up in pole and Q1, so good on him. I hope he'll bring some good points home for the team, I think. But yeah, back to your question about what happened. Yeah, couldn't string that together, and Bahrain's not my favourite track, but
okay.
Yeah, it's a long race, and we'll see how we go.
Yeah, a couple more questions before we hopefully get the other guys in. Obviously, we've seen a lot of strategies here. We've seen the soft, we've seen the hards, we've seen the mediums, we've seen the hards. Like strategy for yourself, like how you're feeling. We know the DRS train's very, very powerful here. It's very, very difficult to get overtakes done when you're in that DRS train, and we've seen about 5 or 6, 7 cars in that train. So, what's the strategy that we're probably going to see from you, if you don't mind telling us, or if you want to keep it close to your chest, that's fine.
Look, I'm trying to figure that out now. I'm asking for some advice about the track and things.
You can ask me. We'll give you some advice.
Well, what do you reckon, guys? Is it hard start at the back? What do you?
No. So what you want to do, Hennessy, is go full wets to inters.
Okay, Bulldog. I'll follow that strat. That sounds
it's honestly, it's a really hard one, because if you get a safety car, it's not like obviously Div 6 that it's on reduced, so it didn't really come out, but things can happen, and we've seen Division 3 been pretty.
Not only that though, SJ, like I noticed, even in Div 2 on Sunday night, tire degradation. So yeah. I mean, we had one driver that was on the mediums, and by lap 2 he was sitting on 20%.
Well, I'd go
Cars
hard.
just go off here. So
I'd go
if you
hard.
go hard at the beginning
Yeah.
and there's nearly safety,
Well-
you're kind of screwed there.
You
But if
know,
you go
no,
hard
because you
at
can
the
still
beginning
keep
and there's
going. You
late
can still
safety,
keep going. No, you can still keep going.
Yeah.
Still keep
Yeah.
going.
I mean, I did that. I did that last night. I went the hard medium.
One more question before you do go, and you're probably going to see this coming. Obviously, we've seen a lot of commotion going on lately in the Ferrari garage. Can you give us a bit of a situation what the morale's like? You've lost two big hitters. Have been replaced though, and we've obviously just found out today another one has gone. So what's going on at Ferrari? Just a little bit of lack of commitment. Not happy with the TP, not happy with the team, not happy with the team setup, going for a bit of a different strategy. What's your feeling here? Because obviously you had a great teammate in Oblivion, and obviously unfortunately he's gone, and we've got a reserve driver in. It's not gone the best. Obviously Vegas was a very interesting race for the two Ferrari drivers as well. So give us a bit of an insight in the Ferrari situation at the moment, Hennessy.
Yeah, look, team morale's fine. Like everything's going well. Everyone's wishing each other luck for races, and getting involved. But yeah, I'm not sure what happened with those guys. They made their decision to leave. Sad to see them go, but we move on and we move up.
Do you believe that the Ferrari can bounce back with new drivers and find those people that are going to complete the team and help? Because we know that you've got pace. We know that Dante's got pace. And obviously, I'm not saying the rest of the divisions. Obviously, we saw a very interesting race last night from Peanut. It just didn't seem to go right for him. Mudpack and Banglabar have been very, very promising in Division 5. So what's your thoughts to the rest of the divisions?
Yeah, look, we've definitely got the foundations there to put on a good fight. Goal at the moment, next couple of rounds, I think for us is to get up to P3 in the overalls. We're currently at, I think, P5, so we're still in the mid pack, and we'll start chasing down the likes of McLaren's and whoever else is on top up there. Yeah, so yeah, that's the plan. P3 next couple of rounds, hopefully, and then onwards and upwards.
All right. Well, thank you for that, and thanks for jumping in. And I wish you all the best in the race, and I hope the strategy works out for you.
Thanks very much. Have a good night.
Cheers, mate. Right, Bulldog. Who's up next? He's probably gone on mute.
Well, up next we have
Wake up!
PST Sebi. We've got PST Sebi.
Hello, how are you guys?
Good, mate.
Not too bad.
Over to you, Bulldog.
Obviously disappointing qualifying for you, Sebi. Just missing out.
Yeah, I was hoping to get through the Q2, or at least Q2 at Bahrain, but it's just one of those tracks where you think you're good, but compared to others, you're not that good.
Yeah.
Kind of disappointing.
Obviously, yeah, very disappointing. I only missed out by, well, not too much. But obviously, Bahrain, one of your good tracks, or a track that you don't like?
If I had to say it's a track I don't like, as I prefer a track like Zandvoort, where it's more sharp turns and straights, and I don't know, Bahrain's just not an enjoyable track for me, I guess.
Yeah, and then obviously, last one from me is, what do you think your strategy is going to be for the night?
I might stick with the same strat I've chosen before the race and just hope I can work my way through the field before my pit stop and hopefully come out somewhere similar on my pit stop and then work back towards the top 10.
Yeah. Well, again, bad luck on the qualifying, and good luck for the race. And so over to you, SJ.
Yeah, Sebby, mate, you seem a bit down, and I want to lift you up, mate. I want to lift you up for the race, right? Last week in Vegas, you finished above your teammate, right? I think it was P8, and it was a great race. You had a great race, and there was obviously conversations of maybe going down in Division 4. You stayed in Division 3. You know you can score points. So yeah, just I just want to just try and lift you up, lift your confidence up, mate. These things happen. It's difficult to, like I'll put my head on the stick. I went out in Q2 the other night, and I was pretty confident in Q3, and we just make mistakes and we learn from it. So don't let it be a downer. The main thing is what you got to get your strategy right. So in regards to the strategy, are you looking at hards from the back? Are you looking at going on the mediums or the softs? We've seen the softs are very, very powerful, but they do fall off quick, depending on if you're battling a lot of cards out in front. So what do you think the strategy is going to be for VCAP?
I don't know about skits, but the strategy I think I'm gonna do is start on softs and then go for maybe
Okay.
about 10 just under taps. Then I don't know, maybe see if there's safety car around that time and hit for hards.
Okay. All right.
So not that different from what I expect others to be doing, but still a risky one starting from the back on softs.
Yeah, but bit disappointing, obviously losing both you and your teammate in the night. But no, we wish you all the best, mate, and good luck in the race, my friend. And have confidence. Have confidence. You're going to do well.
Yeah, thanks SJ, thanks Bulldog. See you later.
Always, mate. Before we do get the next one in, which we will jump on board with Zoo, but it'll be very quick because we did lose him. We've only got 3 minutes to go. Boltaroo has done a quickest time on 127.704. Shifty Flight will 127.724, and With Matif will 28.107. They are your top three. So it's changed again. And keep an eye out on that Kachow, or aka tonight called Kapow, because we like the gift. But Bulldog, I'll let you take it away with Zoo.
G'day Zoo, and welcome into the commentary box. Bad luck with qualifying from you this evening. Had a bit of a technical issue and didn't quite have enough time to set a second lap. Is there anything that you could have done better to improve?
Yeah, I could have been in the session. That probably would have improved my time.
I mean, apart from not being in the session, on that lap that you did set, did you have any sort of problems during the lap?
Yeah, that lap was done on 30 FPS, so definitely not what I wanted, but here we are.
Yeah, and obviously starting at the back, you got to think to yourself, best position that you can go for, because you'll be clear of all the damage from the front into turn one.
Yeah, definitely.
And then, obviously, what are you thinking for strategy starting at the back tonight?
Well, the strategy is definitely gonna be to go through the carnage. Everyone's gonna take risks. I heard some people are gonna try putting on softs, so that's gonna be interesting to see what they do. So just definitely about staying as clean as possible, taking risks on the way.
Well, again, bad luck on the qualifying, and I'll hand you over to SJ.
Yeah, I will jump on board in a sec. But guys, whoever in the comments box, just stay with us. We've got 1 minute and 42 left. So I'm just going to take this last Q2 ready to see who's going to go through. So Zoo, I wish you all the best in the race, mate. As I haven't really got much more to say because Bulldog's covered it. But go on the right strategy, and yeah, hopefully no disconnections, mate. And I wish you all the best in the race. Okay, cool. We will be talking to Lucas and Jukes in a second after this session, so stay with us, guys. But at the moment, we've got Boltaroo in pole position with a 27.704. Very close there, though. Behind is Shifty Flight with a 127.724. And then Pep, the reserve driver, again in P3, outshining his teammate in Plugger. But are they doing the toe? Is that the big thing tonight? Because he is down there in P13, and at the moment he is going out. of Q2 with Satsi, with Kachow and Dido, as Kachow is on a lap and so is Dido. Kachow is in sector 2. He's 2.5 tenths up. That's going to push him down to a 1:28.8 at the moment. Still not enough. Looking to go out. Dido is in sector 1 at the moment. I'm just going to see who's coming round. We've got the Mercedes coming round. Pep is now going to give, I don't know, someone's giving the other person a toe. Pep crosses the line in P4. Plugger is in P13. He's going to have to give it a go now to try and get through. We've got the two McLarens giving each other toes. There's a lot of teamwork happening here, and it looks like Marzi is behind his teammate. Is Marzi going to go through? At the moment, he's in P9. He could be going out. What's it going to be? How far is he going to be pushed up? He goes to P4. McLaren have done a great job there. We're going back over to the Ferrari. Here we go. Kachow goes pole position again. A 27.485. The Ferrari is making things happen tonight. Master Suck is done. He stays in P8 at the moment. He could drop into the drop zone because we've got Squash Josh coming around the corner. We've now got Dido. Can Dido get through? He's 4.5 tenths up. He looks like he could be pushing Legham down. Let's have a look. Dido goes down. Legham is out, Bulldog. So that's one driver that we can talk to. The next driver that we're going to be talking to is who? Sutsi. He is in P14 at the moment, getting a toe from his teammate. Let's see, is he going to make it through? Plugger's in the drop zone. Sutsi's in the drop zone. Is Sutsi going to go through? Sutsi is out of Q2, done and dusted. And it looks like the next person is the Red Bull Squash Josh. He goes through. We've got a House of Saints is out as well. Is Plugger going to be able to make it through into Q2? Yes, he does, into P6, which then pushes Dido down into P10, and there we go. Master Sucks, Legham, Saints, and Sutsi out of Q2. Bulldog, that was a phenomenal qualifying, and the McLarens, I'm not going to be biased here, and I don't want to be biased, but that was a phenomenal toe to get them up through into Q3. So phenomenal job to see. Very, very close though. Marzi did drop down from P4 all the way down to P8, and Dido just got through there. 27.992 to Master Sucks 28.144. Wow. What a Q2 that was.
It certainly was. A great Q2. Kachow up there again in the P1. He is. I think he's going to be one of the drivers to look out for this evening. He's topped P1. He topped Q1. He's topped Q2. Will he be able to top Q3? We'll just have to wait and see.
We will do indeed. And while Bulldog gets those guys in for an interview, we'll jump straight on to Protein Group, aka Lucas, the Alpine TP. Lucas, mate, a little bit of a glitch tonight. Unfortunately, 6 drivers went out of quality instead of 5, and you were one of them. What went wrong, mate?
Probably smashing into a wall halfway down a straight. Probably would have done it. I'm not sure. I came out of the pits, was going down the straight, didn't touch the wheel when was going straight, and then just was in a wall. So crashed out. So I think that's why it's taken me out of qualifying. But would have made it through if I kept it on track. So a bit disappointing.
Yeah, well, the good news is you've got Baltzeroo in there tonight. It's full time. It's good to see him in that full time seat. He has made his way into Q3, and it looks like it's going to be a good night for him. What's the plan for Alpine tonight? Obviously, 2 different strategies here. You've got Baltzeroo in Q3, and unfortunately, you're out. So obviously, 2 different strategies going into the race, I presume.
Yeah. Obviously, I'm not gonna tell what the strategy is gonna be because I know people are gonna be listening because I sure was for the Q3 interviews, but obviously starting at the back we're gonna try something different, and up the front probably the same as everyone else, which is pretty stock standard strategy. So we'll see how we go from there.
Okay, all right. Well, we'll jump on board with Bulldog. Have you got any questions for your fellow teammate of Protein Group?
Yeah.
Obviously, Lucas, You going to be trying the strat that you gave me last night?
Maybe. We'll talk about it. I'll probably DM you about it later.
Yeah, you
But
probably will.
we're evaluating a couple different things at the moment, so we got 10 minutes to think about it, and Bolt's strategy is pretty much set in place at the moment, so
Yeah.
we'll see how we go from there.
Yeah, obviously, make sure you've got the right setup on. Don't put the wrong setup on.
Yeah, that'll help. Uh,
But yeah, what are you thinking of obviously Bolt's performance so far
yeah,
in the full-time seat?
ever since he just got into that seat, just since round one, first podium. It's just been great momentum from there. Race win in Vegas. Unfortunately, we got tagged in some tickets, so lost that. But looking very strong today. The Mercedes are looking like good competition though, so it'll be hard to fight around them, especially if they start working together. But hopefully I can try and make my way up and help Bolts. But he's a very capable guy and has been putting in great performances. So.
Yeah. Again, bad luck on the qualifying and good luck on the race.
Thanks, mate.
Okay, all right. Well, we'll make this quick because we've only got 8 minutes and we've still got quite a few people to have a chat with. It's really good to talk to everyone tonight, but we're going to go on board with Saints. Saints, unfortunately, both asses out of Q2. Can you give us a bit of an insight on your performance? What happened out there tonight?
Yeah, just I got up early on the fresh set of softs there at the end, but just lost it through the middle section and just wasn't quick enough to make it into the 127s. But it's good to have Legum driving tonight. He looked pretty quick in Q1, and hopefully he's my new teammate going forward. It'd be great.
Yeah. It's he is. He's got some serious pace. We've seen it before, and it's good to see. Obviously, it was a shame to lose Mike Dinaldi. He obviously had a lot of pace and been with us obviously quite a while. But like we said, things change. Going into the strategy for you for the race, and how you feeling around Bahrain?
Behind the track, I sort of probably go a little bit better in the race than what I do in quali, but being realistic, I'm just aiming for top 10 like it seems to be every week at the minute. I seem to be having this chat with you guys, same time, same place every week, but at least this week I didn't retire on track, so I'm happy with that.
Yeah, please don't.
No, I had a shocker last week. Again, I'm sorry, yeah.
No, it's all right. These things happen. We always say refer to that real book.
Yeah.
Obviously, the plan will be for next week. Belgium is to get into Q3, and if you like giving yourself goals each week, and your TP's giving yourself goals as well, and you reach that, then that's an accomplishment, isn't it?
Yeah, hopefully next week, Legum and I might have done a bit of practice together this week and maybe even talk about giving each other a bit of a tow here and there. I think that'd be helpful to get through to Q3 for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I wish you all the best in the race. Bulldog, do you have any questions for Saints, or we'll move over to the next one?
No, I don't. I think you've asked them all, so yeah, we'll move on to the next one.
No worries, have a good one.
No
Have a good one, Saints.
Thanks, mate.
All right, we'll go over to our reserve driver that is reserving for RK. Unfortunately, did go out in Q1. Jukes, welcome to the Rush family, mate. It was unfortunate to lose you early on. Can you give us a bit of an insight what happened into your Q1?
Yeah, it definitely was unfortunate. My teammate, Josh, he's doing very good. He pulled up a big one in Q1, so that was good to see. For me, unfortunately, I'm racing actually on the Logitech tonight due to some technical difficulties, and I didn't get the setup right, and it was just an unfortunate one.
Oh, that's unfortunate. It does happen. But this is giving you obviously an insight into getting involved and and league racing and if you obviously like it, you'll be back for more. And also you've got the reserve program as well, which gives you an opportunity to practice as well. How do you feel around the track yourself, Bahrain? Is it a fan favourite of yours or don't like it?
Oh, I wouldn't say I don't like it. I wouldn't say a fan favorite, but it's definitely mid-range for me. Never been too bad at it, but unfortunately tonight I had a bit of a streak of bad luck and couldn't put it together.
Well, there's always next week and the week after that and the week after that and the whole season. We'll have to wait and see what happens.
Thanks, boys.
Cheers, man. All right, Bulldog. I'll let you take the next one. We've got Suts in here in the Kick Sauber reserving tonight. I'll let you take that one away.
G'day, Suds. How are you?
Good, mate. Yourself?
Yeah, not too bad. Bit of a pity on your performance in the qualifying.
Yeah, nah, just definitely wasn't too quick to be able to get into the 27s there to make that. So I'm happy that I got myself out of Q3 and a bit better than last week. One position better than last week. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, like you said, one position better than last week. You're also going to have to work with your teammate to, see what you can do there and get the positions up.
Yeah, most definitely. I have a feeling with Matif will probably be high up in the order though. We'll see what happens in this Q3. It was very quick last week around Vegas, so who knows? If hopefully he is up there and he's not down back near me. So, but yeah, if he is, then we can work together to get through the field.
Yeah, again, bad luck on the qualifying, and I'll hand you over to SJ.
Yeah, Satsu,
Easy,
mate. Obviously, last week, trying to work out what happened last week in your results. You obviously
Top 10?
Yep,
Came
top
10th.
10. That's it. Sorry, I can't remember. I'm trying to remember everything. Obviously, With has probably been on the phone to you saying, you can't see that FT, you want that full-time seat. He's got that gap in there tonight. And he's probably still going to be asking you again. What's it like at the moment, you two working together on track at the moment? He's obviously made it through into Q3. He's probably surprised everyone in Q3 with his pace. It's been so fast. He's been so consistent. Yeah. How do you think you're going to go out there tonight?
I'm just hoping again for another top 10. I haven't... I've taken a long break from racing, and I've just come back. Last week was my first week, so I'm a bit rusty, but I'm just hoping for clean racing, trying to stay out of trouble, and I guess make the most out of other people in trouble too.
Well, it's great to have you back, because I know you were Div 2, I think, last time, or even Div 1, I think.
Yeah. I was racing in Div 1.
The pace has dropped, Sats.
Yeah, that's for sure. That is for sure. I remember winning that championship in Div 3, and I thought I was the best, and now look at how quick these guys are, so...
No, it's definitely good to get you back, mate. And if you do change your mind into that F full-time seat, it'd be great to see the new addition in the Kick Sauber.
Yeah, no worries. I'll have to have a chat with Matif about that one.
Still plenty of time, mate. 15 races to go.
No worries. Cheers, SJ.
Cheers, mate. All right, we'll go on to the last one. We've got 2 minutes to go. We'll ask him one question each. Legham, where was the pace, mate? Come on, you're better than that. What happened?
Use softs. That's
I
it.
love your excuses.
Didn't have time to get on the fresh softs, and I'm just washed. This is literally
mate. No, you're not. Give yourself some practice. We know how much pace
first
you've
league
got.
race.
We know how much pace you've got. Obviously, you are very quick. We've seen how quick you are. Looking likely to take that full-time seat for Haas. Is this a track that's a fan favourite of yours or not?
I've had good results here in the past, and I do enjoy driving the track. I don't know if it's one of my strongest, probably about average, but I always have good fun around here, especially starting in the midfield. As long as I don't get T-boned into turn 1, it should be good fun working up the field.
All right. Well,
but
I'll pass you over to Bulldog.
Shame that couldn't.
Sorry, I was just going to hurry up because we haven't got long left. But no, I'll pass you over to Bulldog if he's got any questions for you. And he's on mute. Okay.
Cheers, Bulldog. I'll be gone.
Thanks, Legham, mate. All the best in the race, mate.
It's been a bit. Yeah, I'd see ya.
Okay, well, Bulldog's on mute. I'm going to take this away. I've got 48 seconds to go at the moment. Who have we got coming round that is about to set some times? 45 people tuning in for Q3. We've spoken to nearly every single person that has been eliminated tonight, which is really good to see. No one is scared of us in the comms box. Who have we got coming round? Right, let's have a look. I'm just trying to keep on board. Here we go. We've got Boltzaroo. That will probably be the last one. We go to 2 Mercedes. Mercedes. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Everyone, look at that track map. 2 Mercedes, 2 McLaren, each of them giving each other the toe. Who is going to get the result? Kachow does not look like he is going to be getting out. He is stuck in the pits, unfortunately. He has, due to connection issues. Very unfortunate for him. Can that time be beaten? We'll have to wait and see. It was very impressive tonight. Unfortunately, he's not going to get that pole position. Let's have a look. We are going to go on board with the Williams. As with these two guys are on a toe as well. So here we go. We're going to go on board Daniel T at the moment. Let's see if he's up on his time. He is by a 10th. That will push him into 3rd position currently, or even 2nd. We'll have to wait and see if he's going to take P1. Boltsaru is on his own. He's got no other Alpine out there with him. Let's have a look. Daniel T getting across the line. What's it going to be? He's got Dido right behind him, so we're going to jump on board with Dido straight after. Daniel T crosses the line, goes P2. Dido goes P3. There you go. That's the Williams done and dusted. That is a great qualifying by the Williams with Matif. How much speed, how much pace have you got for Q3? Crossing the line, what's it going to be for Whiff? He goes pole position, ladies and gentlemen, and Squash Josh takes pole position away from him. I still can't see who is going to take pole position. Pep goes across the line. Pep Plugger out of the nowhere takes pole position. Now Marzi goes there. Marzi goes up into P2. Shifty fight into P5. Then we've got one more guy. Boltsaru, who's been phenomenal tonight. Is he going to take pole position away from Plugger? No, he doesn't. Ladies and gentlemen, the guy was nowhere in Q2. He was nowhere in Q1, and he's taken pole position from a great toe from his Mercedes teammate of Pep. What a qualifying that was. Look how close that is between Plugger and Marzi for that pole position, Bulldog.
I mean, I could say your old team, SJ.
Yes.
Or one of your old teams.
It is my old team.
I mean, you'd be stoked with that, wouldn't you?
No. I'm in the McLaren, so no.
Yeah, well, I mean, you'd be stoked with Marzi's performance of P2.
Oh yeah, phenomenal. It's going. This looks like this is going to be one hell of a race, and I cannot wait for it. Do not keep putting your mic on mute, otherwise I'm going to lose my voice tonight. Because this is going to be.
I just had to go to the bathroom and
have
a quick drink, so that's why I'm muted.
No, all good, no drama. All right, hopefully we've got Kapow in, Kachow, whatever his name is tonight. We're going to call it Kapow, Kachow. But what a qualifying, ladies and gentlemen. If you've tuned in, that was a fantastic Q3. We've spoken to every single person that's been eliminated tonight. I have been enjoying myself so much in Division 3. This is such a competitive grid. And as you can see how close it is between the top two. The question is the McLaren going to send it in turn 1, or is Plugger going to lose that position in turn 1? Anything can happen here in Bahrain. It's very similar to Monza, as we have seen before. And I'm going to let Bulldog take this one away, because I did take up the whole of the qualifying. So, Bulldog, this is over to you, mate. I'll let you take the reins on the start.
I'll take it again like I did Sunday night. But we wait for the 5 red lights. We got 1, we got 2, we got 3, we got 4, and we got 5 red lights. And it is go, 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 pedal to the metal. And it's Plugger and Marzi in P1 and P2, Boltsaru in P3, with Matif P4, Shifty Flight P6, 5, Daniel T, P... Oh! I thought Shifty Flight had a bit of a mishap there. Has fallen down the grid a little bit. Pep down in P8. Now P9, so he must have had a shocking start. Then it's Squash Josh down in P10, Master Suck in P11, Wayne WA Saints in P12, now 13, swapping with his teammate in Legham. Sutsy in P14, Protein Group P15, Hennessy P16, Sebi P17, Zoo P18, Jocks P19, and ISO Skits P20.
Oh!
And we got a yellow flag.
Situation there between Sutsy and Protein.
And
on lap 1, I will keep it going, Bulldog, because I am the on board tonight.
Yeah, I mean, bit of an incident there. We've got the tyres. We're looking at majority of the grid are on the soft clampan tyre with Boltzaroo, Master Suck, and Protein Group on the mediums, and then we've got Squash Josh and Jocks on the hard compound tyre. So the two Red Bull drivers have gone hard.
Okay, no, Panic is on to it tonight. Sorry, I am not the on board. That is good. Thank you, Panic. Love you, mate. Love the support. Cheers. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Love the work.
Cheers. Okay, guys. Well, we've got DRS enabled and then a little bit of drama going on. We've had the incident between Protein and Sutsi on that one that will be investigated. We've also got Plugger out in front on 8.5 temps out in front on them soft compound tyres. We've got Marzi and Whiff is going to have a go on Marzi on lap 2. Does he get the job done? No, Marzi goes around the outside. Whiff gets so close to him. He's going to get the better exit. They're going to go side by side. Great racing here between the McLaren and the Kick. Whiff gets the better line, takes P2 at the moment. Marzi then falls down into P3. Kachow, Papau is in P4 at the moment. Daniel T in P5, Shifty Flight in P6. We've lost a little bit of debris from a car. I can't work out who that is, so we will keep trying to flick through some of the cars and wonder who that is. If you know who that is, guys, then there you go. It's Pep. Pep has lost his front right plate, so I've managed to find the car straight away. He's going to have a lot more top speed than the cars in front, but his turning ability is going to be very difficult, and you need that here in Bahrain, especially in Sector 3 coming up now with the loop. You need to be able to turn the car ball on.
Yeah, not only that, but you definitely need that wing going into turn 10. So, Pep's going to be in P9, but won't be there for much longer because he's going to have to come in and box, maybe to pick up a new wing. But it's good to see, obviously, Plugger and Whipperteeth. Kachow now sets the fastest lap with a 1:30.369 up there in P4. Now into P3, Marzi drops down to P4. Very interesting. I wonder if he's got damage.
No, it doesn't look like it. It doesn't matter. It's a long race at the moment. They just need to stay with the DRS as Daniel T goes on to Marzi as well, gets the job done as well. But Marzi can see his teammate there as well in the wings of Shifty Fight trying to get the move done. It's the two McLarens, and there you go. There's the work. So Marzi drops down into P6, left Shifty Fight. Shifty Fight does look the quicker car. We'll have to wait and see how we go. We've got Boltzaroo in P7. We've not seen Boltzaroo this far down before, and we'll have to wait and see what happens at the end at the moment. But the battle between P1, P2, P3 is phenomenal. Kachow was extremely quick in qualifying, and we also saw in the race as well, he's got some serious pace. So could this be the new full-time driver of Ferrari? We'll have to wait and see what Franz Piper's got to say, or even if we talk to this guy in an interview. But at the moment, Plugger is leading this race, lap 3 out of 29, with Matif in P2 and Kachow in P3, followed closely there by Daniel T, Shifty Flight, who looks like he's ready to make the move. A little bit more ERS than Daniel T, but we've got 6 guys all on the softs, 2 on the mediums, Boltzaroo and Master Sucks, and then we've got Squash Josh, Zoo, Jux, and Protein Group on the hards. So a lot of guys choosing to go for the softs. As Shifty Flight into P4, thank you very much. Over to you, Bulldog, on lap 4 out of 29.
I mean, yes, we've got Kachow up into P3, Shifty Flight into P4, Daniel T on the gearbox of Shifty Flight. Then we've got Marzi back there in P6. Must be having a setup issue because Marzi's normally quicker around here. But then we've got Boltzaroo down in P7. We've got It's Dito P8 on the gearbox of Boltzaroo. We've got Pep and Legham swapping positions. Or as you can almost see, Legham going side by side with Pep. And then we've got Master Suck in P11. We've got YNWA Saints in P12. Hennessy in P13. Sebi P14. Squash Josh down in P15. ISO Skits down in P16. Zoo P17. Jocks in P18. Sutsi in P19. And the old TP in Protein Group. Or Lucas in P20. 31 seconds behind of Sutsi.
Yep, good job so far. Good job so far.
He's not liking that one at all. We've just had a swap between Hennessy and YNWA Saints. Hennessy up into P12 and Legham and Master Suck swap positions for P10 and P11.
Yep, Pep's not been able to make any positions with that front wing damage at the moment, but Shifty Flight going for the move. No, he doesn't. Sorry, Daniel T gets the move done with Matif. Goes to the side-by-side with Kachow into turn number 1. Doesn't get the job done. Kachow now into P2, and he's now going to put the pressure on Plugger. Still within that DRS, though. They are still within that DRS, and if they keep battling at the front, that's going to bring Daniel, and that's also going to bring the rest of the pack in, because from Shifty Fly all the way down to Boltzaroo, it's a 1.3 second gap, so still plenty of time. Predictions gone up for safety car, so feel free to put your votes in. You've got 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go. We are having a serious race. It's Williams versus McLaren, it's Mercedes versus Ferrari, it's Keck versus Ferrari, it's Alpine versus McLaren, and Williams and McLaren. It's just phenomenal tonight. There's a lot of battles going on there. P10 down there, Master Sachs gets the move done with Legham, gets early on the brakes, gets a good exit, but Legham gets a better exit, it looks like it there, and it's mediums versus softs, and how long is it going to be before those mediums come in to tuition and they start to push? And we've seen the strategy here, Bulldog, at Bahrain, that the softs do die off. And look at the move there. The Hennessy goes round the outside of Legham and says, thank you very much, I'll take that. You're taking too long. So he's up into P11 and Legham down into P12. And he may just want to finish the race in the end of the day. Won't worry about getting into the top 5 or top 3. He'll just want to score points with his teammate and show what he's capable of, and a clean race for him. But so far, 20 drivers, everyone's through, and we're going to go all the way up to the top.
Kachow has taken the lead.
Has just lost the lead, as you just said, Bulldog. And I'll let you keep on board with this battle at the moment. Good morning, Oliver James. Welcome to the stream. Back to you.
But obviously, Kachow taking the lead. Plugger dropping down to P2 with Matif into P3. But funnily enough, SJ, Kachow started at P10 and he's now into P1, 6 laps into this race. So that is a very interesting strategy. And then we've got obviously Plugger down 1 position with Matif up 2, Shifty up 2, Daniel T up 2. Yellow flags in sector 2.
Trying to work out where that's coming.
It's ISO skits.
It is, he's gone off. He has gone off there, so that's unfortunate. We'll just jump back up to the top. And I'm just going to jump in here, Bulldog. Kachow is trying to pull away from Plugger. You can see it, 7.5 tenths, going up to nearly 8 tenths. Not quite yet. He's really trying to pull away. We'll just look at that battery. He is burning a little bit. He's on the medium at the moment. He's still 7.5 tenths. He's trying to pull away, and we know the DRS is extremely powerful here, but Plugger's pushed it back into 5.5 tenths, 6.5 tenths, and he's back in the DRS again. So he's not pulling away, but that's brought Plugger, that's brought Whiff into it, that's brought Shifty into it as well. You've got the DRS, Daniel T into it, Boltzaroo not into it at the moment. He's 2.2 seconds back with a big battle as Dido looks to make the move, doesn't get the job done, but Hennessy gets the job done on Legham again, so those two keep changing positions. Squash Josh gets past Sebi into P14 on those hard tyres, so he's going the long distance. As we see now, Plugger out in front again of Kachow.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a battle, I think, between obviously the top 3, maybe even at the moment top 5, who's actually going to finish P1 in this race. But one thing I have noticed, and I'm not too sure if you noticed it as well, SJ, when you were potentially scrolling through and you came upon Boltzaroo, he tends to use a lot of hot lap.
Yes. At the moment, though, he's on those medium compound tyres, though, Bulldog. So those tyres are going to be the better tyre when them softs start to die down.
Yeah, they will be the better tyre, but I mean, if it's anything to go by Sunday night, the mediums were, you can just put them in the toilet.
I'm going to interrupt here. Kachao going to make the move. Whiff is going to get into P2. They're going to make the move together, and he's timed that to perfection. A few guys coming into the pits early on. So we've got Pep and Legham and Sebi all into the pits. Kachao back in the lead. Whiff now into P2. Whiff, does he really to bounce? He's going to make the move. Coming on the right-hand side. Kachao goes wide over. Ooh, that was so close. A very interesting line there by Kachao, and he's kept the pole position. He's kept P1, sorry, at the moment. With Matif still in P2, Pluggerman still P3. This is a great battle. I'm loving this racing at the moment. P1, P2, P3, P4, P5. And if these carry on, will Dido be able to get in the mix of this? He is 2.8 seconds behind. But at the moment, we've got a 5-way battle. And it's very similar to last week in Vegas. We had this before, didn't we?
We certainly did. And very interesting strategy from the RBs. Like as you said that there were a few cars pitting. I just noticed Isoskits is doing a 2-stop.
Yeah, he's gone on them softs. So, yeah, an interesting one. He might have cooked those tyres when he had that incident at the moment. We're seeing a lot of these guys going on the hards, coming in on around about lap 6, 7 at the moment. We're still see these guys all the way up into P8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So everyone from P1 to P15 have not pitted, apart from Dido now just coming in as well. So obviously Daniel T on a better tyre.
And a
at the moment.
pit lane speed penalty.
Yep, that is not good. You do not want to see that. As Kachao is going side by side with Matif again. Matif is trying to hold it. You've got Mercedes in the wings there, just waiting on. He goes outside, gets into that P2. Great battling here between the front three. Shifty Flight was just thinking, when are they going to make a mistake? Oh, he gets really late on the brakes there. Bit of an interesting line there from Plugger. And we've also got Daniel T in the wings just watching this. And all they've got to do is follow, not use their tyres, because Whiff and Plugger and Kachao, they're the ones that are all fighting each other. Shifty Flight and Daniel T can just sit there and drink their hot chocolate and watch this race unfold in front of them.
Well, yeah, I mean, they certainly could.
I wouldn't advise drinking hot chocolate while racing a Formula 1 car.
Well, I mean, come on, SJ, you got to think to yourself, you do it all the time.
Well, I'm drinking. Yeah, I know, but I need it with me. It's for energy.
I mean, come on, SJ. You can't tell us that you're not driving that car one-handed at times.
I'm on a controller, so my thumbs are doing the work.
That's what I mean.
Kachao comes in, very quick into the pits. That could have been curtains for Plugger at the back there. Extremely quick into the pits. I'm surprised that none of these guys have got a penalty. That was very, very quick. Boltsaru takes the lead of this race with Master Suck and Hennessy. So we've seen 3 different people now. Now, how quick can they go? Hennessy has a little bit of a tank slapper there, and he's 5.5 tenths. Master Suck 2.2 seconds behind Boltsaru at the moment. Great job from Master Sucks reserving up tonight. But every single person now is on the hard compound tyres, apart from ISO Skits and Hennessy.
Yeah, I mean, that's it. I do have a question for you though, SJ. I've got a Q&A, but I'll put the points in later.
Do it now.
Q&A for this track.
I'm not going to answer it until I see that channel points, mate. Come on. You know the score.
I've got to re-sign into the Twitch again on my new computer.
Okay, go on.
But I was going to say, what's the go with obviously opting? Like, you're going to pit, but then you opt at last minute to opt out of pit.
As long as you don't.
Where would you say
Go on.
Where would you say the call is?
As long as you don't cross the pit line, then yeah, you're gonna have to do like a little feint, I guess. But yeah, you mustn't cross that pit lane, and it obviously mustn't do it under for weaving as well, as you can see.
Because
these guys get quite wide though. They get quite wide over to the right hand side. As we're on board Master Suck at the moment, they take a massive wide line to the right, and then they come over because there is a bit of a bump down that main straight on that left hand side. So they push over to the right, and then right at the end they then push over to the left. So you'll see it. You'll see it from most of them coming.
But what I mean is what I mean is just before I seen when all I think it was like 5 or 6 cars pitted at once. Shifty Flight was thinking, oh, do I want to come in or do I want to stay out? But then he ended up coming in.
Okay, we've got another Q&A. We've got another Q&A. Level up out of 29, Lamb. This is for... Is this for both of us, Lamb, or is this just for Bulldog? Don't be silent on me, mate. Come on. Don't be silent. Alright, while he's making or typing away with his fast fingers, we'll jump on board at the top and see what's going on at the back at the moment. Just Bulldog. Alright, it's for you, Bulldog. Lamb has a question for you. So fire away, Lamb, with your question for Bulldog. Well, we'll wait for it before it comes through. But at the moment, Boltzeroo is in the lead of this Grand Prix. But Master Sax has managed to pull that gap from 2 seconds down to 5.5 tenths. So, yep, and they're both going in. They're both going in. Ooh, Master Sax. Ooh, that was late on the brakes. And Squash Josh is going to lead this Grand Prix on the 10-lap hard. How much can he push? He's got, look at this, he's got Zoo behind him. After all this connection issues, Zoo is in P2. Zoo, ladies and gentlemen, P2 with the issues, and very, very close there to Jux as well. So we've got a P1 and a P3 from Red Bull. I covered Bulldog's question just then. Oh, he was asking. He's covered you, mate. He's paid your points for you. How kind. How kind.
Thanks, Lamb. Next one, I'll cover you.
Well, you can answer. You can put it in next time for the next Q&A. How's that?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll jump.
I'll let Lamb answer ask the question.
Well, there you go. We'll go jump back on because we've got Squash Josh and Dukes in P1, P3. At the moment, though, we're just going to go on stops. These are the only guys that haven't stopped. And to disappoint you, Chow is 2.7 seconds down the road, and as you can see in his mirror, he's now left the session. How unfortunate have I called that? I've jumped on board him, and he's left the session. So let's quickly try and get him back in very, very quickly, because... Oh, God, here we go. Go down. There we go. Sent him an invite. Hopefully he can get back in. It is brutal for Kid
You may need to go through all your friends list, SJ.
I've already sent him one. But he's got with me.
No, but
Plugger and Shifty.
You might have to clean it out a bit.
Yeah, thanks. Too many. We've got Shifty Flight Plugger and with Mateef ready to go. Yeah, it was a comes curse. I literally jumped on board with him. And he's joined. This could be very interesting because with Mateef is ready to go for the move. Is he going to be able to take control before he goes into turn 1? No, he's not. So he's going to lose. Look at that. He's lost 3 positions. That is madness. And he's going to have to do it again. Get that connection sorted, Kachow. But at the moment, Squash Josh is leading this race, and he's going to be on the better tyres at the end. And if the safety car comes out, wow, this is going to help Josh massively, isn't it? And Jux.
I wonder if they're going to be doing the strategy that I did last night. I wonder if they're going to go the hard soft strat.
Well, we'll have to wait and see. Kachow, can you let me know in the comments, mate, if you are in that car? 1.4, have you joined? He has joined. I don't know if he's in the car. No.
He's out.
No. Oh, he's got the glitch. He's got the glitch. He has got the glitch. Oh, that is so unfortunate. You will get a point. I know it's not much. Mate, but you will get a point. That is absolutely...
Now, is that going to cause a safety car or
no, it won't.
No, because I mean he did come around turn 10 and it DNF'd him, but unfortunately Kachow on to Spa next week.
Yeah, I hate this game. Why have they done that? That is soul destroying.
Honestly, you know what I hope they fix for the next one?
This bloody take control glitch. It's been going on for 3 months, man.
I hope they fix the glitch.
EA, you are shit. And I don't normally swear. I feel for him. I really do. He was absolutely
Oh,
phenomenal.
so
in
do
quali.
I. I mean, he was having a phenomenal race. Yeah, I feel absolutely heartbroken for him.
Yeah. Well, we're going to have to jump on board someone else, but that gives the opening now for Plugger, Shifty Flight, and With Matif. And you turn this, thanks, Lamb. With Matif and Shifty,
Oh,
this is still going to be a great race. This is still.
SJ, don't forget you've got that on-board view with Legham.
No, I've done it. I did it in quali.
Oh, you've done it?
Yeah, did it in quali. With Matif.
I just thought I'd remind you.
No, you're all good. With Matif and Shifty Fly and Plugger, this is still going to be a good battle. You know, they've still been at it. Kachow did look the quicker car out of the three of them, I've got to say. But this will be very interesting. If they can stay on the DRS, you know, Squash Josh and Jux doing a phenomenal job there. P1, P3, phenomenal job here from Jux as the reserve driver. Great job. Zoo as well from Connection Issues doing a great job. Look at the position changes these guys have made. Look, Zoo 18, Jukes 15. Phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Squash Josh has made 3. He obviously has not had the best of starts because he was a lot further back down. But here we go. Plugger has joined the party. He is on the fresher tyres. We're just going to look at the tyre situation. Then he's going up against 2 guys on 14 lap hards. And there's still an opportunity of a safety car, ladies and gentlemen. There is still opportunity. 40% of you have said yes, 2.5k, and 60% of you have said no, 3.7k. So we'll still wait and see. Anything can happen. Might have saved the Williams. We'll have to wait and see. Anything can happen. It's still pretty close together, so anything can happen. When it starts to be a bit of a gap, that's when things change. But Plugger has got in front of Jux and Shifty Flight. And Jux, I think, has just let them pass because he knows he's on old tyres. It's just going to be now, when does he come and pit? Does he go lap 20? Does he keep going? Because them softs are going to be extremely quick. And, well, it's going to be very interesting to see the strategy when this happens. The Zoo is still going up against the McLaren. Good to see here. Good to see the battling. But they don't want to let Plugger get away, Bulldog. They want to stay with him, which Shifty Flight has definitely done that.
Yeah, they certainly do. They certainly do want to stay within that DRS zone. Obviously, 4.4 seconds behind of Squash Josh there, Plugger. But obviously, Josh still has to pit. So, yeah, it's going to be a very, 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 very spicy and juicy race.
Yes, haven't said that for a while at the moment. As Whippity Zoo into P4, and this battle still is commencing with Whiffmatif, Shifty Flight, and Plugger. Squash Josh in the lead, 4.2 seconds down the road at the moment, and he's on 15 lap hards against 666. So his teammate is still in P6 at the moment. Bolter on them soft compound tyres is in P7, but he's on 4 laps. So how quick is he going to be able to catch? There's only 2 people on soft compound tyres, and that's Bolteru and ISO skits at the moment. We've only got 2 guys with pens, Saints with 10 and ISO with 3. No one is going into this race with penalties. No one is going into this race with quali bans or anything. And we've got a massive sub coming in there from the man on my left-hand side, Bulldog Nation. Thank you very much to They Call Me DJ, Thunderballs, Mick Virgo, Wamo, and Oscar Piastri Go. Thank you very much, guys. Hype Train is on, so feel free to press that blue button and get amongst it and get your subs in. All goes to a good cause, but we still have racing to go. And I'll tell you something, this is a great battle between Shifty Flight, Whiffmatif and Plugger. As Shifty Flight goes for the lead of this race, it will be the lead because Squash Josh still has to pit. So at the moment, Shifty Flight will be leading this race when Josh pits. At the moment, Squash Josh is leading this race, 3.5 seconds out in front. 4 minutes of the hype train still to go. Bulldog, I'll let you take it away with some commentary. We'll drop down all the way to Bolteru. He's very, very close to the back of Jux, but Daniel T is really close to the back of him, and so is his teammate Dino.
Yeah, I mean, Daniel T and Dino need to work together here. Obviously, Daniel T on the 1 lap fresher hard tyre, but Bolteru on that soft compound tyre been on them for 5 laps, so he's been on them since lap 12. He's not going to be able to go 17 laps on them, but he does get past the jocks in P7 up to P6, so he's got a bit of a gap on the 2 Williams drivers, but he's still got 1.9 seconds to catch Zoo in P5, but he's going to have jocks basically on his gearbox, maybe even Daniel T or it's Dito, depending on which of those 2 drivers decide that it is time to push. And it looks like it's going to be Daniel T following behind of Bolts. But I mean, you look at the back runners. Obviously, Protein Group had that incident at the start of the race, still down there in P18, only managing to jump up 2 positions. But Jox and Master Suck now are going at it for P9 and P10. So we've got a pretty much a 5-way battle between, you could say, Bozaroo, but we've got a battle at the top here with Plugger and Shifty Flight. Plugger gets into P2, so he has now taken the provisional P1 position. When Squash Josh does decide to pit, he's going to have to think about it very, very soon. He's got the DRS, so they have managed to catch Squash Josh. He was at least, I think it was 3 to 4 seconds in front, wasn't it, Esther?
Yes, I think so. Yep, I think you're right, 100%.
And they've managed to bring it back to within a second.
Yes, they have. It's going to be very interesting to see what happens moving forward.
Well, I mean, when do you think the best time for obviously Squash Josh to come in would be? Do you think he should come in now, or wait at least 2 more laps and go into the softs? Or
well, he's going to come under extreme pressure at the moment. But before we do that, Pag's come in with a sub. Really appreciate that. We've got Matt 100, Woofer, Satsi, MJB, and Sir Horais. As in Zoo, Squash Josh 3.5 tenths out in front at the moment, but he's got a battle going on here between Plugger, Shifty Flight, and Whiff. Whiff will want to get in the mix to this, so will Shifty Flight. They've got to time this well. Plugger goes round the outside. Josh will not fight this. He is on very old tyres. You can see he can hardly turn the car. Shifty Flight up into P2. We're going to jump on board that. Look how close they are together. This is not helping Whiff. Whiff needs to get the job done as well, and he doesn't get the job done, so Squash Josh is in the middle. They will stay with each other with the DRS as well. Boltsaru, though, will start to catch up if these guys still start to fight. We are coming up to the closing stages of this race, and Squash Josh still needs to pit. So if he's hoping for a safety car, he's going to want that to happen very, very soon, because at the moment, it's looking like he's going to fall back down as Shifty Fight goes for the move on Plugger, round the outside to the loop. Who's going to get the better exit here? Plugger goes the long way. Shifty Fight's going to go on the outside, doesn't get the job done, stays behind him. Good job there with Petit up into P3 now. Shifty Fight will be right behind Plugger. This is going to go to the wire, I feel here, Bulldog. It's going to be a great battle between the front 3 of Plugger, Shifty Fight, and with Matif.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, but with these 3 fighting, with Shifty Flight, with Matif, and Plugger all fighting, it's giving Boltaroo or even Master Suck the chance to catch up. But we see that, what has happened there? We had one driver go quite wide into turn 1. Boltaroo onto a fresh setup for the hard compound tyre, so he said see you later to the softs, onto the hards for 9 laps. I would have honestly gone a set of mediums.
Well, we'll have to wait and see what happens here. We've got a great battle. Got 9 laps to go, though, ladies and gentlemen. 9 laps to go of this battle, and it's at the moment it is becoming very interesting, and we'll have to wait and see what happens going into this. I'm just trying to do a sub for the league itself, but here we go. Is it going to come through? I've been messing around the last 5 minutes. Nope.
What are we gonna do with you,
We'll have to
Ashley?
work next time. I'll have to do it next time. Anyway, we're going to jump back down because we've got with Matif mids are crap here. Wear out as quickly as softs. Thank you very much for that, Dan. Well, Squash Josh is on 19 lap hards at the moment.
I did,
And
and I did it last night.
yeah,
I went. I did the hard stint last night, and I managed to go. I think it was close to 20 laps before I pitted onto a set of softs.
well,
As we see Squash Josh into the pits. He said, "See you later to these tyres." He's done basically what I've done
yeah.
and gone on to the set of soft compound tyre.
How
So he's going to
many,
go to the end.
how many positions is he going to drop and how many positions he's going to be able to make up? That's going to be the question now because he's on soft compound tyres. He's going to fall way down. He doesn't want to get involved in traffic. He wants to be able to try and get clear air. He has got clear air though, so this has helped. This has helped a little bit. He now needs to attack Sebi. And how many? Let's have a look at the leader. He is 23 seconds in behind the leader. So if we do get a safety car in the next couple of laps, he's got a massive opportunity of winning this race on the better tyres. But we'll go all the way back up to the top because this is still going on. This has been going on from the get-go, from the beginning of this race to now on lap 21. Shifty Flight, Plugger and With Matif. And it just keeps changing. But I'll tell you something, we have got a race on our hands because Master Sucks is about to join the party. So is Daniel T. And so is Dido. Williams, are they going to cause a storm? Is Daniel T going to be able to get the win that he deserved in Vegas? This is the question. Is Plugger going to be able to hold on to this win? Is Shifty Flight going to be able to hold on to this win? I don't know who's going to win this race, Bulldog.
It's going to be hard to tell. I mean, yeah. But, I mean, soon enough, SJ... We're gonna have the difficult decision, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
Because we're gonna vote for driver of the day.
Yep, we are indeed. As Shifty Flight with Matif going very close there, going up, good driving there. This is getting juicy. This is getting very juicy. Master Sucks going round the outside of Shifty Flight on the curb. This is side-by-side action at its best. Look at this. Oh, what a move there, Master Sucks. That was phenomenal. This guy is the Bahrain master. He must be. I'm already saying it. Master Sucks. Master Sucks.
Yep. Same. That's exactly. You read my mind.
Oh my days.
After that move, I thought to myself, "Yep, Master Suck, driver of the day."
Phenomenal. From Division 4 up tonight, reserving Watanabe. After his promotion as well, he is on trial for Division 4 manager. He has got a driver that is getting better and better each race, and he's on the same ERS as Whiff. Plugger's got a little bit more, but he's got a massive opportunity here of winning this race. Any one of these 6 guys could win this race here. We're just going to look at some position changes there. And we've got Dido making up 2 spots, Daniel making up 2 spots, Shifty Flight making up 2 spots. We're going to get away from that because With Matif is going to take the lead of this race, and he does into P1, Plugger into P2, Master Sucks into P3, and they are all in a DRS chain, ladies and gentlemen. 23 laps out of 29. I'm probably going to be screaming and shouting on the last lap here, but I need to let Bulldog take it away as Squash Josh does get the fastest lap because I've got to take away the last lap. I've got to. It's not.
All I'm going to say is, between the 3 drivers at the moment, or you could say the 6 drivers at the moment, the driver in P3 in Master Suck 96 has the freshest tyres out of all 6 of them. Because you can see that with Matif, Plugger, both on 13 laps, Shifty Flight, Daniel T, both on 13 laps, Dido on 14 laps, and then you got Master Suck up there in P3 for 11 laps. But we've got Yuki Bear saying go Whiff for the win.
Yeah. Well, This is absolutely phenomenal. This is absolutely phenomenal at the moment, what we're seeing. I've pinned the message there for the comms at the moment. Ladies and gentlemen, you've got one more lap to make a decision. Plugger moves over to the left-hand side. There's 3 going wide into turn 1. Now it's down to 2. Who's going to get the move done? Master Sucks is going to take the lead of this Grand Prix. He does take the lead. No, Plugger's going to come back to him on the side. It's so close.
Oh, he got it.
Plugger. With his load, going to get a good exit. He's going to get some slipstream on the back of the Mercedes. Does he get the job done? No, he doesn't. We've hit the big 5-0 tonight, ladies and gentlemen. For viewers, keep it coming, because this is absolutely
Keep 'em rolling.
fantastic tonight. Div 3 have definitely not disappointed. The battles going on between the top 5 has been absolutely phenomenal, and it's been so clean. Great racing to see. Bahrain is such a great track to watch. With Matif just letting off the acceleration there a little bit and letting Plugger just get probably harvest some of that ERS, but he's got 87% with Master Sucks could be in trouble. He was on 19% and he's trying to pull away, mate. You're going to have to save your battery, mate. Plugger is on 86%. That is the difference probably between a Div 3 and a Div 4 driver. It's a little bit more experience on the battery. Great racing from Master Sucks, but really needs to be harvesting that battery now in the closing stages of this race.
Yeah, but that's one thing that he's not doing. He's got it sitting on medium at the moment, but he's still using it because he's only at 10% into the final corner. He's going to burn some more, put it into hot lap. He's down into 10% ERS, where you think to yourself, Plugger says, thank you very much, I'll take that. I've got 65% ERS. I'll take back the lead, thank you very much. Plugger in the lead at the moment. And then you've got Master Suck with Matif in P3. But not far behind is Shifty Flight and then Daniel T. And also It's Dido. Then there's a 9-second gap between It's Dido and Hennessy. Yeah. So you could say that to a certain degree, Hennessy's running a race of his own.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate for Squash Josh as well. Squash Josh has not been able to get through the pack. He's into P11 at the moment. Okay, he's got 1.5 second gap to Zoo in P10. Good points for Aston Martin tonight. P10 and P2. Legham as well, a good performance for him. P9 and obviously Saints with that penalty as well. Hennessy, yeah, he is running a race on his own, but it's still good points. From where he started as well, he's in a good position. Position changes, there you go, Thunderballs, but with Matif and Master Sucks and Plugger. Master Sucks up to 38%. He's going to come under extreme pressure very soon. And I think these Williams guys, they're just waiting to pounce. They are on serious amount of battery and they're ready to go for it. Pole position, pole. Master Sucks. Well, driver of the day, guys. Get your driver of the day in. This is the last opportunity. Get your driver of the day in. Me and Bulldog have said Master Sucks tonight, so get your names in and we will make the decision as Master Sucks goes for the lead. Again, he is under extreme pressure. He wants to save that battery. If he doesn't save that battery, then it is what it is. No, not at all. I don't think it's about grading drivers, David. I think it's just he may really love this track because Master Sucks is up there in Division 4 and he's doing a great job tonight. He is doing a great job tonight. And I don't think we got it wrong. I think sometimes these guys just outperform the Division 3 drivers and it is what it is. I think Kachow, unfortunately, no, it's not, David. I'm not going to have this argument with you on stream. Everyone is different and everyone has their favourite tracks. Master Sucks at the moment, though, P1, Plugger P2 with Matif P3, and we've got Shifty Fly in P4, Dido and Daniel T in P5 and P6. I think that Kachow would have won this race, I'll be honest. He had some serious pace. We've got a good drama going on here. Is that Pip? Pip's in the wall.
Yeah, Pip.
Safety? No.
Pip, I don't think he's got a wing.
He has not got a wing. Are we seeing the safety? No, we're not. No, he's
no.
He struggled tonight, hasn't he? He has really struggled. He
has.
And he's dropped all the way down into P14.
Yeah, but what I was going to say is also as well is my NWA Saints in P12 that 10-second penalty. He's going to drop down to potentially P16.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see.
So he's going to fall just outside the points.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Yeah, and
But as you were saying before there, SJ, with obviously Kachao, I believe if he didn't have that accident early on in the race, then yeah, he would have been in contention for the win. Now, all I'm going to say is, David, Big Ash, Talky, stop.
it's all right. It's all good. It's all good. Just don't want to just let them play on different tracks. It is what it is. I like what Big Ash is saying. People are quicker on different tracks, but at the end of the day, it's not a conversation we're talking about. It's just great congratulations to him. You know, these guys are going to get quicker. This is the thing. They're going to get quicker. Each race they do, they're going to get quicker. They're going to learn from their mistakes. They're going to get quicker. It's what it's all about. If you practice, you put what in, you're going to get what you get at. If you don't do no practice, then you're going to be at the back of the grid. It's that simple. Anyway, I'm not going to get into
it's the same as it's the same.
Let's go.
It's the same as every other division in Rush.
We're going to see no
if they
safety
don't
car.
Put the practice in,
no safety car.
Then
here we go. 2 laps.
Another one with no safety car.
We're going to forget about it. Here we go. We've got drama going on here. I'll let you take this one away because I'll take the last lap.
Oh, we got Plugger and Master Suck fighting for the race lead. At the moment, it is within milliseconds of the lead. Master Suck. We've got Shifty coming around very, very wide, but it's still Master Suck out there in the Aston Martin. Can he pick up his maiden race? Oh, with Matif out!
Oh no!
What's happened there?
Oh no! That is drama.
What has happened there?
I may have missed it. We might have got it, but we'll have to wait and see. As Shifty Flight comes into P3 at 7.5 tenths. Master Suck, that is so unfortunate for Whiff Matif. He is out of this race. He will be very, very angry with that. But let's have a look. We've got one more corner. A couple of corners. Bulldog, I'll let you take it away.
Yeah, we've got a couple more corners left of the penultimate lap with Master Suck having a half a second lead to maybe 6 tenths, to maybe even 7 tenths. He's trying to bridge that gap out to a second, but it's not going to happen. There's a yellow flag in Sector 2. Not too sure what that was, but we head onto the final lap of this race, and Esha, I'll let you take it away.
Here we go. We got Plugger, we got Master Sucks, we got Shifty, we got Daniel T, we got Dido. They're all going to go at it now. They've got opportunities. How much AERS Master Sucks is running on fumes? I think he's going to let Plugger take it here, but he's going to really have to hold it. Oh, he's got a 3! He's got a 3 second!
Oh, no!
Oh, no, he's going to give it to Plugger, so Plugger is going to take the pole position now. Shifty fighting so well to hold on. Here we go. We've got Plugger and we've got Master Sucks. He's still going to hold him up. This could bring Shifty Flight into this. This could also bring the Williams. They're going to have to get a move on. Plugger's on 40. Master Sucks is on 24. That battery's getting lower. The fuel is getting lower. Plugger's staying on 40. Shifty Flight has to make a move on Plugger very soon. Otherwise, he is not going to be able to get it. The Williams, I think they're going to be locked in P4 and P5 at the moment. Plugger is still trying to hold on. Master Sucks has done so well to hold on here, but he's going to get that 3 seconds. And we'll have to wait and see how we're going to go. No one's deleting Calgary's messages. He's just been timed out by the mods. But here we go. Protein Group getting the fastest lap with a 1:29.394. Plugger, 3.5 tenths. Shifty Flight. He has to go for it. I don't think he's going to do it. I think it's going to be P2 here for him, which is unfortunate. We've lost
Azui's gone.
Lou's gone as well. Master Sucks come around the last corner. Plugger is going to win this race. He goes round the outside, and no, he doesn't get it. Master Sucks does win the race on track, but unfortunately loses.
But Master Suck drops to P5.
Daniel T gets P3. Great job there. And Bulldog, I'll get you to get these guys in for an interview. Hennessy crossing the line in P6. Legham and Boltsaru having a nice little battle on the line. Side by side action here for the Alpine and the Haas. And Boltsaru takes it. Legham into P8. Oh, there's a photo finish there between Mercy and Saints. Sutsi comes P12, Pip P12, sorry, P11 Sutsi. Sebi will get the last points in P15. Very unfortunate nice tonight. We'll have to wait and see what happens there. I didn't see it, but I'm hoping the onboard did. Sebi coming across the line in P15. A lot of drama right at the end there. Unfortunate between Zoo and Whiff Matif there. And Master Sucks will be received. Oh, Sebi gets the fastest lap, so he gets 2 points. So good on Sebi. They're getting the fastest lap and finishing in P15. ISO Skits finishing in P16. Consistent there for the Visa cash up, but probably not what they want. But what a race we have had tonight.
Well, not only that though, SJ, very well done to the two Williams drivers finishing P3 and P4.
Yeah, phenomenal. I can't believe what we watched tonight. It's been absolutely fantastic, and it just went wrong on the last couple of laps. We've not seen much happen at Bahrain this week, and no safety car yet again. And
no,
losing.
I mean that's the second night in a row. Because there was no safety car in Div 6 last night either.
Nope. So, wow, that was phenomenal. All right. Well, Master Sucks, he must be kicking himself, losing out on that P3, getting P4,
yeah,
P5 in the end.
He very well must be.
Okay, all right. We'll get these guys in. I'll take you through the classification results. We've got Plugger taking out the P1, Shifty Flight taking out the P2 there, Daniel T taking out the P3, Dido end up taking P4. Then we've got Master Sucks. I will scroll all the way down because we're migrating host. Unfortunately, it looks like Plugger has lost connection. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, we'll quickly go back down so we get all of them. There we go. We don't want to lose the grid plots, but yeah. So we just got
the only one that we're waiting on is Plugger, and he has just joined. So
everyone's in.
Everyone's in.
All right. Well, first of all, we'll jump on to the interviews in a sec. But first, I just want to talk to you. What did you think about your summary of that race, mate? How did you feel that went tonight?
Oh, I mean, Jesus. I mean, if I could, I mean, can I honestly just say, I know we gave Driver of the Day to Master Suck there, but can I give the Driver of the Day to the top 5, including Wismateef?
Yeah, absolutely phenomenal.
Just, I mean, for those phenomenal battles that we had on the track for pretty much the entire race.
Just send Whiff. I'd like to bring Whiff in as well. For a
right,
chat. I want to see what happened on that last lap. See if he will jump in. I know he's probably very angry. But before we do, we'll just have a quick chat about that. Well, that was a phenomenal race. Absolutely, I do agree with Bulldog there. Obviously, Driver of the Day, I'd give it to all top 5. Absolutely phenomenal. Some of the cleanest racing I've seen in many seasons, and Division 3 definitely giving us a shout out tonight. So first up, do you want to take this one away, or do you want to take this one away?
I mean, I can.
All right, go on, over to you.
First off, we will have a quick chat with Matif. What happened?
G'day, Princess.
Yeah, whatever, Princess.
Yeah, just in the lead battle, Shifty Flight tend to dive down the inside. It was completely legal. And then in the S bit, I don't know if he got a bit of lag or he just kind of drove into me. But from my POV, he definitely just drove into me, and the slightest tap DNF me. So yeah,
that's a bit of a hard hit for you. But I mean, you were having some great battles with the top 5 there before that incident.
I was brutally murdered.
Yeah, you could say that.
Especially Kachow. Like, he made his way through the field. He was rapid. He, I mean, for us, it was kind of fortunate that he disconnected. But yeah,
he got the weird weird EA glitch. where he joined the
Yeah.
lobby and couldn't take control and it DNF'd him.
Yeah, I gathered that.
Poor
Yeah.
bloke, because he was doing really well up ahead or up with Hughes and all that. So yeah, but obviously he'll get his chance again next week.
Yeah. I'm not too
But,
sure if it's full time or.
Yeah, SJ,
Yeah.
got any questions for Whiff?
Yeah, mate. We've basically said tonight that the driver of the day has gone to all five of you. Really, we have given it to Master Sucks, which is unfortunate. So we will jump on board and get Watanabe in. So I'll just get Bulldog to jump on board and get Watanabe in if you can. That would be great. Yeah, we would give it to all five of you tonight, but unfortunately we can't. We're going to give it to one of you. But yeah, that was a fantastic race tonight. It was literally you, Plugger, Shifty, and then very unfortunate for Kid Chow tonight. I think he would have won. He seemed to be the quicker car at the three of you, but unfortunately, he got given the take control glitch, which is shit. Excuse my language, but it is. But then obviously that gave you a free pass to continue your battle, and then we saw you DNFing. So yeah, that is not good, and I reckon you're very, very frustrated, but you've got to be extremely happy with your performance tonight and also with your reserve driver in Sats.
Yeah, it could have been better, like, if we're just ignoring that last bit. But yeah, I think what slowed us down a lot was the fact that Plugger was ahead when we went into the pits, came out of the pits, and I was ahead. So I think that caused us to lose DRS to Kachow.
Yeah.
That kind of slowed us down a bit. But yeah, great battles. They allowed Daniel and Ditto and all that behind to catch up. So yeah, nice to have more than just 3 or 4 cars.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate when that happens because it's like you 100% you deserve points, 100% tonight, and those things happen, and we've not seen that at Bahrain all weekend. We've seen no safety cars, hardly at all, which is really good to see. It is a track that you don't really see safety cars because there's not really much things you can do. But no, fantastic racing. Going into Belgium, obviously next week it's a track which it's not a fan favourite of mine. It's a fan favourite to watch, of course, on the TV and F1, but not to drive. How are you feeling? And how are you feeling in your team this week?
Team overall, I know a lot of us enjoy Spa. There's some people that maybe haven't been doing too well compared to the others that think they're going to do well here. So yeah, I'm excited to see how they do and all that stuff.
Okay, well, unlucky tonight, but a great drive, I've got to say. An absolute great drive, and just unfortunate what happened at the end.
Thanks, man.
Okay, all
So
right.
just a quick question for you, SJ. Can we quickly change our drive of the day to the top 5?
I'd love to. I'm going to go on to the next interview because this man has got another P3, and I want to talk to you, Daniel, on this because what was it like from your point of view, from your POV, seeing what you saw in front of you?
Mate, I seen that coming a mile away. As soon as I seen Shifty Flight go up the inside, I knew that was happening. I didn't expect the DNF, but yeah, that sucks for Whiff, man. It's just not a corner you want to be going side by side through. And I was happy they did though. Got position and yeah.
Well,
not a good way to end the race for Whiff.
No, it's not. It's not, and it does happen. Unfortunately, it does happen. But how did you feel tonight? How did you feel that your race went tonight?
Yeah, good up until the pit stop, and I somehow got held in the pits and lost DRS to the front runners, and mate, it was a sweaty push to try and get back up there, and Bolts really helped with that. He went soft, I think, which was a mistake, I don't know, but that helped us pull along, get back up to the top runners, and just sit behind for a couple of laps and rebuild that battery and try and push to the end, and yeah, get another podium, which I'm pretty happy with.
Yeah, no. We've talked around about this a lot. Obviously, there's a little bit of a powerhouse in the Williams team. It doesn't matter if you're finishing on first, second, third. You've got your teammate right behind you as well. So I think it was P3 and P4 in the end. So you've got to be happy with that as a team.
Yeah, mate. I mean, shout out to Dito. He was a great teammate tonight. And really happy to come away with a 3-4, for sure.
Well, mate, fantastic drive, and Mr. Consistent in that P3 spot. When's that win gonna come? When are you gonna get that win?
Mate, all my favourite tracks are towards the end of the season, so I'm looking to,
round 18, mate.
just
Can't
plod
wait that
along for
long.
now, mate, and make a big push at the end.
No, Belgium's
Just
yours,
give
mate.
these guys high hopes at the start of the season.
No, Belgium's
No,
yours.
I'm not a big fan of Belgium.
Okay.
Not quick around there at all, but, I'll be up there just trying not to fight again too much and stick with the front guys and see what happens. It is the track that, incidents can happen. You can easily go off track and hit a wall, so we'll see what happens. It might be a spicy one.
Yeah.
But the last 2 weeks have been great racing with Plugger and Whiff and all those guys, so really enjoyed it.
No, it's been fantastic, and I'll let Bulldog take it away with any more questions that he's got for you.
Now, Shifty, you just said that obviously Belgium.
Daniel,
oh, sorry, Daniel.
Person.
You just said that. Wrong one. But you said that Belgium wasn't your track. So what are you saying? You're saying Portimao in 2 weeks?
Oh God, no, that's even worse. God, no. Nah, more the end of the season, mate. That's where my favourite tracks are. So, but just trying to maximise points for now and help Williams get up there in the constructors, really.
Yeah, and then obviously, heading into the race, what was your strategy? Were you thinking of the way that you obviously did it in the race, or were you thinking differently?
Nah, yeah, that was the strat, definitely. Pit lap 9 from the softs and do the one stop, that's for sure.
I mean, a lot of the other, I don't know if you would have seen, but a lot of the other ones, or the other divisions, were taking those soft tyres to maybe even lap 11.
Yeah, nah, my softs were cooked at the end by lap 9. My hards felt great, so, why not? Why take those softs that long? I don't see the
Yeah, why take the softs an extra, 2 laps or 2 or 3
my
laps
softs
just
were
to...
cooked lap 8, lap 9, so it's time to get off them then.
Yeah, well,
And
I mean...
with everyone else boxing too, you don't want to lose the DRS.
Yeah, but I mean, as SJ said to you, when's the win coming?
Soon, mate. You'll see.
Soon,
You won't have to
TM?
wait long. You won't have to wait long.
Oh, we'll keep you to that. What do you reckon, SJ?
Yeah, no. I think it's going to come, mate. It's going to come. He's got some serious...
We're going to have to keep it to him. We're going to have to put a poll up and let the viewers decide when they think also you might get the win in the first,
Tell them
second,
not
or
to
third
vote
half
for the
of the
next
season.
2 races, because it's probably not going to happen.
Oh, you never know. You never know.
That's
You
it,
could,
mate.
you could
That's
pull a
it.
rabbit out of a hat.
Well, that's it. I didn't think I was on for a podium today after losing the DRS, but, take that.
Exactly. Take what you can get.
That's it, mate. Exactly right.
But yeah, again, congratulations on your P3, and I'll hand it back over to SJ.
Thanks, mate. Well done to all the top 5 guys tonight. Unlucky whiff, and good job on comms, boys.
Yeah, thanks, mate. Appreciate it. All right, we'll go over to P2, and I'll let Bulldog take this away because he is one of my teammates. So over to you, Bulldog, for Shifty Flight.
Shifty, congratulations on your P2. Obviously, battling with Matif and Plugger there at one stage in the race. Or you could say there was a 5-car battle for the lead at one stage. But what was your strategy and also execution to retain that P2 in the end?
Yeah, thanks, Princess. It was, going in, softs to lap 9, go onto the hards and go to the end. That was the general strat. I felt good on the end of the soft stint. I could have probably gone another lap on them, but I would have been, massively behind, but I felt like my pace was a lot strong. And then, just trying to stay with
Plugger and Whiff, trying to keep Daniel out of DRS for a while, as long as we could, and then obviously lap 28 we'll need to be able to have a look at. I haven't quite dug into it and seen what's happened, but it's a shit outcome. It was, pardon me, it was a bad outcome. It was kudos to Whiff and Plugger. They had some good racing behind them, and it's just unfortunate outcome, which I didn't want to happen. Nothing's done on purpose these days, but it's part of the game, I guess. Sometimes that happens.
Yeah, and what was your thoughts when were you racing Kachir at one stage there?
I'd say more keeping up with him. He was quick, and just unfortunate he had these connection issues and couldn't get back in. But as soon as he went off the first time, I felt like the opening scene from Cars when he'd blown a tyre and the other two just kind of took off. I feel like Plugger, Whiff and I did that to catch up to him. But kudos to him as well. He had a great race for the first little bit.
Yeah, and then obviously looking into Spa next week, what are your thoughts? What are your chances?
One race at a time, mate. I'm not really thinking about that. I got to have dinner and go to bed and go to work. So one thing at a time. I'll probably think about Spa a little bit later in the week.
I reckon you won't think about Spa until next Tuesday, I think.
Yeah, look, most likely.
Guaranteed.
But we'll just let the stewards handle this race, get through the week, and focus on Spa, one thing at a time.
Again, congratulations, and I'll hand you over to SJ and see if he's got any questions for you.
Oh mate, Shifty, let's go McLaren, man. That was phenomenal. What a night. Obviously a fantastic battle. The top 5. It was very unfortunate what happened to Kachau, but these things happen. That then obviously gave you a free rein to have a go at Plugger, and just right at the end, man, just didn't have the timing that you needed to really push Plugger for even that P1 position. Just what happened on the last lap? How come you just couldn't bring that gap down?
I think it came down to tyre wear, battery, panicking about Daniel and Dito behind me, trying to stay within 3 seconds of the Aston. There was a whole lot that happened on that last lap. But P3 was the goal. Again, what happened with Whiff happened with Whiff, and talk about that later on. But look, the goal was to try and get Plugger and try and outscore Mercedes. Didn't happen. Kudos to him. Well raced. We'll have another bash at Spa.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, isn't it? We did see a little bit of a teamwork move there. It looked like you were the quicker car compared to your teammate and TP and Marzi. And obviously that worked. And obviously he's going to be chuffed with that, obviously putting you right up the top there. We've seen you win races last season, even though you did make a very quick exit, which was unfortunate due to work commitments. Great to have you back and full-time in the McLaren seat. Spa, a track of yours, a favourite? It's a lot of places to overtake. We've seen that the toe was very important here. We saw a fantastic toe from you guys earlier on. Are we going to see the same in Spa?
Look, as I said before, one day at a time. So we'll cross that bridge when we have to.
Well, you get that Red Bull, mate, and get some sleep, and we'll hopefully see you next week in Spa.
Yep, catch you, boys.
Okay, right. Well, we'll go over to our P1. Yes, this man has now won 2 in a row. It is the Plugmeister in the Merc. And, we're going to have to wait and see if he is going to get the P1 because the 3 seconds may be removed of Master Set. That is an investigation that's going on. But, Plugger, I know you've been in this position before. You were very, very unlucky last season. You had some serious competitors last season in Limitless, Darkin and XD Lamb. This season it's all about you currently when we're 4 rounds in, but what a night you had tonight with the guys that you were racing against. Can you give us a little bit of an insight to your night?
Princesses, how are we? Yeah, great race. Great race again. Like the battles going up and down the field there, the top 6 really pushing me the whole way. And just like to say, if that last incident caused that 3 second I'll eat my shoe. So not related to that. So yeah, should keep the win, but yeah, fantastic. Unlucky to whiff, obviously, but yeah, some quick drivers.
Yeah, you definitely had your night tonight with Kapow. We're still getting the name bloody wrong, even though it's been a long night.
I'm Lightning McQueen.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah. But tonight, obviously, was a fantastic night for you. I don't know if it's been luck that every single time you get into P2, the guy in front's got a 3-second pen. I don't know if that's starting to become an ongoing thing with you, but it was a fantastic night. It was a battle between you, Whiff, Shifty, Kapow, Kachow, whatever. And you've done it
Lightning
again.
McQueen, just call him.
Lightning McQueen. And you've done it again. And this form is just building and building. And it's probably frustrating a lot of the other TPs. But how are you feeling in this competition in Division 3? Do you believe that you've got the opportunity to win it, or do you think that you're going to be pushed all the way this season?
Yeah, I must admit I've been putting in a lot of effort this season, so doing a lot of laps. We were doing a Bahrain practice just before this race, and 6 o'clock we were doing a 30 lapper. So really pushing me, but also just trying to put in the best results I can for Pep and the Merc boys. We're all on the same page, trying to get some good results, and it's paying off for us at the moment. Obviously, unlucky for him tonight. I think he had a couple of incidents down the back, but well done for him for reserving up from Div 4. And I also wanted to say well done to Master Suck. That 3-second penalty, yeah, it's unlucky. Probably would have been an interesting finish. I did back off when I saw him get it because I didn't want to risk a whiff Matif happening to me. So yeah, but phenomenal coming up from Div 4. I think he was 10th or something, and then to get P1 on track, unbelievable. Maybe we'll see him a bit more reserving up or something, which will be really good. And yeah, Kachow, Whiff was right. Some reason I phased through him in the pit lane, and that meant that instead of me being half a second away from him and Whiff half a second from me, we were both a second away and basically lost the DRS and he was gone. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see if he's in next week, and hopefully EA don't dog him again.
Yeah, that is so unfortunate. We felt so sorry for him because he had some serious pace. You could see that in quali as well. And that's something I just do want to talk about. Your quali tonight, you were nowhere in Q1 and Q2. So where did the time come from in Q3?
Yeah, I didn't use many tyres. I used one set in the first, one set in the second. So just got to cruise through. I didn't push very hard and didn't find my lines, but Pep gave me a tow in the third, and at the same time I managed to actually hit the apexes of the corners, which certainly helped set a good time. So got pulled along and pulled that lap out. Always good though. I was quick in Div 2 reserving up. I actually feel like I was quicker in Div 2 this week than I was Div 3. So not sure what was going on there. Maybe I just had a bit more sweat dripping off my forehead in Div 2 because I was trying to impress. Not too sure, but yeah.
We also saw as well that the TP tonight and teammates of yourself have Pep reserved up, but did get, unfortunately, a little bit of damage earlier on, and I think he may have got it again and spun into the wall. Did not have the best of nights. He's been very, very consistent in Division 4, probably the favourite to win it. Didn't happen tonight. What's the team feeling like? Obviously, some very good results this week. Vettel winning Division 5, a very, very dominating performance from him. Yourself as well, pending on obviously Master Suck's pin. You couldn't ask for a better weekend, could you, at the moment?
Nah, that's right. Merc is cooking, I would say. He's doing a phenomenal job. First 4 races as TP, and he's got some good help with Dynasty still there. And yeah, all the boys are doing really well up and down the divs. Just got to lock in another Div 1 driver now, obviously, and then we're away. But yeah, a bit of family rivalry, SJ, so you can finish on top and who can get the most points for Merc. So hopefully, yeah, I can pip him there.
Yeah, no, it's really, really good to see. It is really, really good to see at the moment. It's fantastic. I obviously drove with Mercedes before. I know what the team's like. It looks like it is a McLaren and Mercedes battle, but I don't know about the other teams because it keeps changing. We've had different winners. If you're looking at Division 2, 4, 5, and 6, 4 different winners, and we're only on round 4.
Yeah, it's tight in every div. There's 6 or 7 drivers in every div, I think, that can confidently and easily win a race. And probably all 15 to 20 drivers can win a race. So, I think that's we're all in a really good position.
Well, congratulations, mate. Again, another phenomenal win. I will pass you over to Bulldog for the last questions of the night. Over to you, Bulldog.
Now, I mean, Plugger, again, congratulations on your win. The big question is, are you going to be able to go for the three-peat? Are you going to be able to do the Brisbane Lions and do the three-peat?
Thanks, mate. Yeah, look, we'll give it a crack, that's for sure. Spa's not my favourite track, I will admit, so I'll have to put in a few laps this week and try and get it done. But I think it's one of those where if you've got raw pace, then you can pull away and create a gap, whereas Bahrain's one of those DRS tracks. So hopefully we can get a lead early and hold that and, get the three-peat and maybe the 4 and the 5 and the 6. We'll see.
I mean, obviously, like we said, or like you said, did you have any idea where or what happened to Whip when he crashed out, or?
Nah, they were a little bit too far back from me. I just saw him disappear, and obviously the retirement happened, which was it was upsetting. I mean, a little bit good for me personally, just because it took a lot of the pressure off from behind. But that's not what you want to see. They battled, and we battled clean all day. It's just one of those things. It's unfortunate. I haven't really seen the incident, but I'm sure that there was no malicious intent because we'd all been really clean all day. So it's really upsetting for him to go, an hour and 40 and then end like that. But I'm sure the two of them will talk and we'll go again next week.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. You'll have that. You might have that 5-way battle again next week.
I really hope
Belgium.
Not. I really hope not. That was too sweaty and too stressful.
No, come on! You've got to have that 5-way battle going up that major.
A couple of 3 wides up there. I reckon we'll have some chaos, eh?
Yeah. I reckon you'll have a couple of 3 or 4-way battles up there.
Well, but that's the thing. But having those battles makes the game, even though the game is crap that we've said, that's what makes it fun. From a racing point of view, from you, Plugger, having that stress, having that, that makes you want to play the game. You don't have that and you sail away and win every race, then it's boring, and then you're like, well, where's the competition? But, switching each DRS zone, having someone literally right up your backside ready to pounce and make that move. You want that. You want that stress because that puts you under pressure, and then that it's like the boys from the men. That shows who's got the confidence to maintain that position and defend. And we saw some fantastic defending tonight and some very, very clean racing. Master Sucks went round the outside of you on the curb, side by side in Sector 1. It was just incredible.
Yeah, as I said, I backed off a little bit there because I just didn't want to have the collision after I saw the 3 seconds. So I'll be a little bit annoyed if he gets it removed, to be honest, because I reckon I probably could have won on track if I really wanted to. But phenomenal racing, and yeah, you're right. The pressure and the intensity of the race, that's what makes you want to do it each week. And Wednesday nights is something that I really look forward to every week, and that's a big thing. Especially with some of the mental health struggles that people have out there, to have a game that you look forward to each week, that can mean a lot to a lot of people. So that's what this game's all about. Yes, it's poop, but we do it to get out of our shells and race with some mates, and you make some really good friends in here. We all have a bit of banter in Div 3 and the different servers around the place, and I think that's what it's all about. So hats off to everyone, and I look forward to doing it all again. And Dito, I don't want to stop.
and that trophy at the end. Remember,
that's right. That's right,
awesome.
mate.
That's why he doesn't want to stop winning.
Yeah, I've got a shelf right above my desk here, and I'm looking forward to filling it.
Well, we'll look forward to seeing it. And obviously changing the colours as well from McLaren to Merc. That's probably going to be on the cards. Probably something that we want to do as well, I would say.
That's right. Back to the OG colours from last season, hey?
Well, be
I mean,
completely
SJ,
different.
what do you
It has
reckon?
a different colour. Go on.
What do you reckon? We just send him like a little tiny.
No, I'm not sending anything, mate. I'm not sending anything until the random but sprinting, mate.
No. But I mean, when he gets it,
you cannot keep giving this guy a big hit. We're battling against
no.
him.
But what I'm saying is, if he does get it, what we'll do is we'll just send him the we'll go and get a Monopoly board, and we'll send him the cup from that.
If he does get it,
my Akubra won't fit on my head already, mate. It's too big. Don't make it any bigger.
Say this: if he does get it, or if it does happen, I will just delay the postage on purpose.
Yeah,
it's a long way to Tasmania.
Delay it by 12 months.
Yeah. No, honestly,
thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
He's been phenomenal.
Well done on comms.
Yeah, that's why we enjoy doing it, especially me doing this at midnight, which is great. No, honestly, Braga, fantastic again, and look forward to seeing what you can do in Spa, which is going to be an interesting race. Obviously, the toe is going to be interesting there in quali, and also some side-by-side actions and very, very technical corners as well in Spa. So I think it's going to be an interesting week next week. I'm not looking forward to it at all because I cannot stand the track. But no, well done. Congratulations on the P1.
Thanks, guys. Cheers.
All right, Bulldog. Well, we've gone a little bit over normal than we normally do, but tonight, man, was an absolute exhilarating night. Apart from what happened with Kapow, I'm never going to get that right.
Yeah. Lightning McQueen.
Yeah, Lightning McQueen. I real feel for him because I think he was up there tonight. I think he would have really put himself in the battle. But yeah, it is unfortunate. We have given you a point. I know it's not much. Fans will be happy to see that you did make the race as well, which is good. But yeah, what a night. What a night of racing. 5-way battle on the last lap.
And one thing you said was, and no safety cars. Which has absolutely got me gobsmacked.
Yep, me too.
It's got me gobsmacked on how there was not one safety car, and it's got me gobsmacked on how there was not one safety car in 57 laps.
Yeah, it's been phenomenal. It has been phenomenal, and what a way to finish the week as well. So that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for tuning in for Division 3. It's been a very, very interesting, intense night, but also exhilarating as well. We've seen some fantastic racing. We've seen a driver from the reserve up from Division 4 go up against Division 3 drivers tonight and really put it to them, which was really good to see. You know, we want to see that. We want to see drivers getting better and better and better. It makes our lives absolutely hell. Because when we get into 25, we are going to have to reevaluate every single driver yet again, and it's going to be even harder for us. So we're trying our hardest to try and put every driver in the same division. I know there was a lot of comments tonight about he's in the wrong division, he's in the wrong division. If you think you are doing it better than us, then feel free to put your hands up, send a director a DM, and get involved. Because I tell you, it is extremely hard, especially when some guys are better on one track and they're worse on another. Then what do? You put them down, they get demoralised, and then they end up leaving the league. So we're doing our best. Master Sucks has done a fantastic job tonight. He may be absolutely shocking next week in Division 4 at Spa. We don't know. We do not know. And you've got to take into account these guys are putting a lot of practice in. They know this is the last season for F124, and this is the most competitive season we've ever had. I think Division 5 has been Season 5 has been wiped out. The Division 2, there's 10 people in there that can win the championship. Division 3, there's 10 people in there that can win it. Division 1 is to be excluded, unfortunately, with other things that have been going on. Obviously, Division 4, I reckon there's about 5 people in there that can win that. Division 5, there's about 10 people in there that can win that, and there's probably about 6 people in Division 6. So it's competitive across the board. And that's what you want, Bulldog. You don't want someone just to run away with it and win by 200 points that we have had with Ryan Cox and Campbell. You want those close battles because that is what people enjoy. They want a close battle.
Yeah, exactly right. Because I mean, if you get the ones where they're winning the championship by, I don't know, 200, 300 points or whatever, you're gonna think to yourself, what is the point of watching this?
Yeah.
It's like it's a Max Verstappen 2.0.
Yeah, it is, and it's a computer game. And at the end of the day, it's as trying to get as most realism as we can. We've seen the esports, those guys are absolutely incredible, but they make mistakes. We've seen Brendan Lee after him making his retirement. He has just not been the same driver. He just cannot get into Q1 or Q2. So things do change. People do drop. We spoke to Sutz in the interview. He was a Division 1 driver. Now he's a Division 3 driver, So if you do have that gap and you do have a break, you do lose, you lose your pace because everyone around you is getting quicker and quicker. And I've always said it's what you put in. If you put 5 hours in each day, you get involved in practice, you are going to get used to it. You are driving with quicker drivers as well, so you are going to get better. You're going to learn where to brake, use ERS, and, so we are going to see people improve throughout the whole season without a shadow of a doubt. And that's something that I can't stop. Unfortunately. But big up to everyone tonight that tuned in. Thank you very much to Will Alvarez for the follow. Also to the Hype Train as well. From Panic for the 5 subs. Bulldog for the 5 subs, the common Q&A from Lamb, Jamie Dodgers, thank you very much. We've got Dougie Boa, DJ Beastie, Sydney Bennett as well, and also the resub from Prime. And we've also had the creator series man, Mr. Dale J.E. Thank you very much for jumping in, mate, and hope you're well. Thank you everyone tonight for tuning in. I hope you've had a great week of racing. Don't forget, we do have more racing coming up tomorrow night with the reserve program. Feel free to tune in. It is all the reserves from Division 1 to Division 6. It gives an opportunity for the TPs to just look at and see what happens. And then, they may have an opportunity on one of these nights, like tonight, like Kapow, like Kachow, like McQueen had tonight, and also Jukes as well. And this just brings more reserves wanting to race because they want to beat these guys, We could see now, like McQueen, Kachow, whatever his name is, he could be in a full-time seat now after tonight's performance. We just never know. We'll have to wait and see. Big up to Bulldog as well. Thank you very much for jumping in the comms box. Really appreciate it, mate. Hope you've enjoyed yourself tonight.
Big up to you as well, SJ, for putting the stream together.
Always, mate. Always. That's what I'm here for. Big up to all of our sponsors as well. Pagnium SimLab, Speed Nation. Remember, New Zealand only. So if you are a Kiwi and you do want to get involved, then their sim gear, then feel free to DM me and I will give you the code. Remember, there was a few announcements that went out today regarding the new GT Racer 2.0 from Pagnium. If you feel free, you want to get involved in that, then feel free to click the affiliate link or click the link in the comments and get amongst it. And also to our main biggest sponsor this season is AI369. Feel free to click the link in the comments. It's going to change. It's going to change content creating that you've ever seen before. So get amongst it. And also big up to all of our socials as well: TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, and also the biggest one is our Twitch as well. Just been a great night of racing. I can't wait to do it all again very, very soon. The reserve program, like I said, is on tomorrow night. Then we are back with the Division 1 guys. They go to Belgium. Everyone next week goes to Belgium. So there's no change. Everyone is doing the same track. Division 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all at Spa. I'm training it. I hope you are all loving it.
I thought you were gonna say 7, 8, 9, 10 then.
Yeah, it could be 7. Thank you very much for tuning in. Plugger gets the double in the Mercedes. Can this man be beaten? We'll have to wait in Spa. Good night.